Hello, and welcome to RPG Out of the Box. We are a small group of intrepid adventurers willing to go through time and space and check out all the different universes that are out there when it comes to RPGs. So, as always, I'm your host, Baddox Ash, or Matt Fellman, here to guide these wonderful adventurers through their journey. And I will let them introduce themselves. Who wants to go first?
Oh! I am Kabe. I am playing, and this is going to get real confusing, I am playing you, the elf Spec Ops face character. And I have no social links. My parents don't even know where I'm at. You'll never find me.
You're gonna die.
You mean we people are gonna die tonight?
Probably, Sage, probably.
His name is YU.
I am you.
Yes. One less you.
That's going to be really confusing.
All right. And next, a newbie.
I am the newbie. I am Becky, and I am playing Frostburn, the combat battle mage orc. She looks very angry.
Sounds badass.
Oh, yeah.
She's angry.
Angry.
Oh, ass isn't
Poke
bad.
her with a stick.
All right. And next, this side.
I am Queen Karen. I am playing Zip File. I am a dwarf who also can
Dwarf Decker.
Dwarf Decker. So, yeah.
Dwarven Decker.
I don't know these words.
You're learning.
Words.
That's the whole point of the show.
Words are
Learning.
hard. It's okay.
Yes. Yeah, that's all I got.
Words, letters.
All right.
That's it right now.
All right. So, and then next.
Hello. I was like, next. Yes, go on. Oh, it's me. Hello, I'm Luciano, or if you were looking for me on the internet, it is Assassin Kitty with one S at the beginning. I am playing a human rigger named Emu, who's Australian, so apologies to everyone in Australia who thinks my accent
And there just might be Australian viewers.
is absolutely atrocious and completely inaccurate.
Better
I
than
don't
mine.
actually know any Australians in life.
I do. They're pretty cool about it.
Australians are pretty bomb. Not gonna lie.
And last but not least, another newbie.
Yep, I'm the other newbie. I am Kirk, and today I am playing Rude, the troll street samurai, and I don't have any social media links, so there we go.
That's all right. All right. And you might say, well, what are these classes and things? These are different and scary. Because we are playing Shadowrun, the Sixth World beginner box set. Shadowrun is an old RPG game that's been around since, I gotta say, the late 80s-ish. Basically, it's cyberpunk meets fantasy. So you have elves and dwarves and dragons and all that, goblins and orcs and trolls, all shoved into not modern day, the near future, distant future-ish cyberpunk world. So you have people hacking and street gang violence, and you are playing Shadowrunners. Shadowrunners are the odd job people of this world. They do a little of everything. If there's a job that needs doing, you call Shadowrunners. So they will do corporate espionage, they will assassinate, they will save, they will kidnap, they will, I mean, it's literally, it's a mixed bag of everything that can be done for this kind of future. So that's pretty much, if you've ever seen anything like Bright or Blade Runner or
Altered Carbon.
Altered Carbon,
Oh my god, Altered
Ghost in the
Carbon.
Shell.
Ghost in the Shell, everything. It's all Cyberpunk, a game that's coming out very soon on PC and all the consoles. You know, huge influence. The only real difference is Cyberpunk doesn't have the fantasy type races. It's just humans, and yeah. So that's pretty much what we got.
Awesome.
So we got the box. They've already received their characters. I will unbox it. And this box set comes with a lot of cool stuff. So very cool dossiers on the character sheets. With just about all sorts of detailed information.
Yeah, those are really cool. I don't like these
Listen,
whatever you want to call
we're
these.
giving these away to the fans, and the fans are more important than you guys. So I don't want you to get stains
Always.
on them and stuff.
I know, but it's a bootleg.
It is bootleg. Well, you got to play it like normal players.
All right.
So, and then you got a couple of, you got a quick start guide, quick start rules. I'm actually going to leave that out on the table for your enjoyment. I've got the adventure that comes with it, just a small little, basically a one night session to get you really into the world. We've got a huge map of Seattle.
Probably not, Chris.
So that's pretty cool. And it's two-sided with some stuff for the adventure.
Nice.
So, and it gives you a bunch of, a listing of all these different places within Seattle that you can go to. And I'll leave that out here just so you guys...
For our gazing amusement.
For your gazing amusement. We'll probably flip it over when we get into the session. What else we got? We got coming soon. Oh, we got tool cards. So you guys can go through and pick out your cards. Spells and weapons and vehicles and all sorts of stuff.
I'm gonna need to look at those vehicles
for quick references. So there you go. Look through that. And a set of dice.
Dice.
So many dice.
6-sider dice. It does not use the normal. It does not use the normal set of role-playing dice, d20s, 10s, all that. It's just good old-fashioned 6-siders.
Lots of them.
And lots of them. So you just... Oh, no. All right. So, I believe that's everything. All right, get this back together. There we go. All right. All right. So, are you ready to delve into Seattle 2079 is when this is taking place.
2079.
Yep. We're right on the cusp of New Year's Eve. All right. It's almost 2080. Cue the SNES music. If you've got it, you can play it along. It's I'm sure it'll go fine with this. So, you all are on a job. You're currently staked out around a building that has a platform in front of it with a crowd of people with cameras and everything. Up on the stage, there's a man in a business suit who is standing behind a lectern, but is now being held hostage by a ganger who doesn't look like a regular ganger. He's got cybernetics on him. He's got a pink mohawk and a trench coat on, and he's got a sawed-off shotgun pointed at the guy's head. And he's yelling, and you've got the knight errant, basically the corporate police are standing a good distance away with bullhorns shouting back and forth at them. You guys are propped up in different spots. Rent-a-cops. In various places. You're down This is gonna be easy. I'll just say
Yeah,
you down there. You're not too far away.
No.
And then you've got you're held up in your van, not too far away. You've got your drones out, and you are set up on a building across the street with your sniper rifle. You are set up in the crowd nearby, and you are held up in the back of their van.
Touching your stuff.
No, you've got your deck, and you're hacked into the matrix, and so you've got to basically you can connect to just about anybody's comm link, and so comm links are cell phones pretty much. Anyways, so the guy is shouting. Your job is from Mr. Johnson, who is coming from, I believe, Emu, who basically, Tommy D. You might remember him from your character.
Yeah.
He's got you doing a job for the Cianero Elio Mafia. I'm gonna butcher some of these names.
I
I'm
can
sorry.
help with that once I find it.
You guys are here to take somebody out. You don't know who. He told you to get in position, and a message will come through that tells you who to take out. Now, this was meant to be just a normal unveiling of a new corporate office down here in this. And there's a nice fancy building behind it, and it's raining. It's a light drizzle, and that's when you guys were just in place. He was starting to introduce it, and that's when the ganger got on stage and was pointing the gun at the guy's head, and that's when the knight errant showed up, and the situation's getting hot. So yes, so you guys are in a holding position, waiting to find out from your Mr. Johnson who the target is. And I will open the floor for you guys to talk to each other. You're all in communication with each other through your comm links.
Perfect.
And where was I again? I had lost myself in all the information.
You are right in the front of the crowd.
Okay,
You
so I'm
are
front to the
front and
stage.
center. You're hidden back in the crowd a little bit.
Kind of behind him.
Yeah, kind of behind where he
Okay.
is. You can see him from your field of view. You can't see her because you're facing forward.
I'm sorry, are we outside or inside?
You're inside. You're inside his
No, like, is this going on inside of a building?
outside
Outside, in front
under
of the building.
under an awning, a small awning for the stage, but not for the crowd.
And we're in his van.
You're
Okay.
in his van.
It would technically be
Her van. That's right.
I'm in your van.
Yes.
Hey.
Not you.
Your.
I am you.
Yeah,
Me?
that's gonna be a running gag. I can see that
It
already.
happened before the show started.
Okay, so you are the one that sees the most because you're up front. You're in the building too. You're on top looking down, and you and I are in the van.
Yes.
Would they be able to watch it? Are they watching it on some kind of like, I don't know,
I have
video that
drones.
was going on? Or
You've
something
got
like that?
drones.
I'm literally
Drones
watching
out,
through my
okay.
Yeah,
drones.
you can watch, and
Which-
you've got it on TV screens that you can see.
If I
Right.
might, for the DM, there's only one of my drone types in the card deck, so I don't know what my other drones do.
It doesn't say on the sheet.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, look around on the
but I don't see anything.
Um,
Either way, it doesn't matter. Right this second.
Right.
The mafia is the Cianello.
Cianello.
Yeah.
The Cianello Mafia.
Gianello.
They want you to take somebody out as a favor for them.
Gianello.
We're
gonna make
you an offer you
can't
refuse.
and yeah.
if you do, we'll kill you.
We'll kill yous.
So, situation's getting hot. He's the gang is like, "Oh, I'll kill him! I swear! I want everybody to know what our plight is! Move back! Get back!" And he's screaming and yelling at the knight errant.
Alright, so obviously we've got a wildcat on stage, and we don't know who our target is at the moment.
And we don't see anybody. We don't see anybody else besides just this one ganger.
Just as an instigator, yeah, this one ganger.
Sounds like a radical protester, but I don't know. It seems to be. Is this We don't know who we're supposed to take out yet.
We still do not have a target. We must remain in positions.
May I use my astral ability to perceive the aura of the guy on stage?
You may.
See what's going on.
Which guy? The
The guy who, yes, the ganger, Mohawk dude.
Okay.
I don't see a thing.
No 5s or 6s, I take it.
Nope.
In this game, when you roll the dice pool, and only 5s and 6s count for anything. Everything else is just miss, and 1s are glitches. Okay, so
By radio, I comm link you. I just say, I'm in position, ready when everybody else is. No more information so far?
None yet.
and this guy's standing right behind the guy. He keeps like moving and he's jerking.
I don't like the situation right now, you.
Well, it's not the worst situation. You could have already shot.
You get a beep on your message.
Beep.
Email.
Okay.
It's basically up on your text messages, Mr. Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I have your file.
Oh, all right. Go ahead.
Okay.
Send that through.
It comes through. It feeds in. You get a photo and a sort of a little dossier on your target. It's actually the captain of the knight errant that's standing out front.
Oh, cool. So.
You see him. He's standing on the bullhorn. Sir, just let him go. We'll get you what you need. What do you need? A fix?
All right, team. We've got a target. It's the bloke with the bullhorn. And if
You guys look. It's the
if
knight
you're
errant.
thinking, oh, frag, it's the captain, you might be correct.
Wonderful.
The errant, are you sure?
It's what it says.
This is going to be
Although I have to say that's a perfect distraction
interesting.
because now he's up there.
High profile.
I would like to train my scope on him.
Okay, you redirect. You easily see him. You get the back of his head. He's looking up. You're from behind, so you've got a good shot.
I would tell you guys I'm ready
Can
when you
I,
are.
using my drones, do like a quick survey of escape routes for where where the crew is?
Sure.
Like if they're gonna have trouble getting out once.
All right, give me a roll. It probably logic and technology. What's the thing I'm looking at here?
And now, for those of us that have no idea, a knight errant, is that a manned vehicle or is that an autonomous bot?
No, it's a police officer. It's a rent-a-cop.
Oh,
Okay. It's a
That's
corporate police officer.
Okay.
You guys are in
Diet
Aztec
Judge Dredd.
territory. You guys are in Aztec Technologies territory. Big AAA corporation, and these are basically their cops.
So the captain of the knight errant, he's got the blowhorn. This
Yep.
isn't the guy on stage talking, and this isn't the guy on stage with the gun.
Nope.
This is somebody totally off to the side.
He's the negotiator.
So I'm trying to talk this guy down.
We're gonna shoot this guy down.
How far from the van is he from where I am?
You guys are about a block away.
Oh
So no, we're close.
no, yeah, never mind.
Um,
Sitting tight.
What am I rolling for that sort of thing? I do. I have flying a
yeah, that's
drone,
right.
but I don't have anything.
It's a good one, Big Ben.
So you've got. So it's a lot. It would be a logic and a. I believe electronics.
Can we just go pick up our group and do a drive-by?
I don't have electronics.
Let me see what you got. Flip it.
Philip.
Nope. Skills. There. Yeah, you do. Electronics. But let me see what else you got. Influence. Perception. Logic and perception.
Logic and perception.
Give me a pool.
Okay, so I'm just adding those two pools.
Yep.
So perception is 9, and logic is somewhere.
I was like, isn't
Which is
perception is based
4?
off of intellect though, or
Roll
intuition?
13 dice or
It is.
Well, my dice pool for logic
But
says 9.
he's using. Ooh, thanks for the follow. Logic, he's using technology to figure it out. He's not using his own.
Okay.
So, am I for the attributes? Are these numbers my
Yep.
pool?
That's your dice.
Okay.
So you take that number plus your
Rating.
perception,
Okay.
and just tell me the 5s and 6s, and then count the 1s.
3
3 not
and
bad.
2 1s.
Not bad. All right. So you get an idea of some good escape routes for you.
Okay.
Well,
I'm not really there though.
and Rude has a good escape route down the back and into this alley where you guys are. These two are a little trickier to get them out of there. But they are in a crowd of people, so you think if they split up and go around in the chaos, they might be able to get out of there.
Alright, so
did you tell everybody on our comm links who the
yeah,
okay.
that was team wide. So basically at this moment I'm kind of Overwatch because I've got drones over the crowd, and Rude is Overwatch because he's a sniper in position.
Correct.
So I'm guessing now this is so over the comm, just a theory, but if you and oh my god, I forgot your name. Frostburn. If you and Frostburn don't interact too much with this hit, you should be able to slip out through the crowd without attracting too much attention, because once, and I'm putting all this on you, Rude, if you take the shot, they're not going to be looking necessarily for someone close range in the crowd if it looks like it came from elsewhere.
Gotcha. Rude takes a shot, and then we blend in, get out, and meet back at the van.
I might be able to make some sort of distraction with a couple drones, but I'm not quite sure.
If we don't necessarily need to, we can try to get out of here nice, quick, and clean.
I do have smoke grenades.
I have a history in security, corporate security, and I do have security procedures as one of my skills. May I please do a memory check to see what I think is going to happen when we take these courses of action?
Absolutely.
2.
You got 2 successes?
I'm sorry. 3 successes.
3 successes.
Yes.
You know that as soon as it'll be initial chaos, and then, but what is usual procedure is he probably has a life, basically the futuristic version of a life alert that will bring medical right to him pretty quick.
Okay.
Since he is higher up.
Mm-hmm.
So you have that to contend with.
Okay.
Because he'll be saved pretty quickly.
We're going to have to exit pretty clean, guys, and make sure that shot counts. He's going to have medical on him.
Thank you, Sage. They're called dock wagons.
Dock wagons. I
Basically,
like that.
they come. It's richer or higher profile people. Basically, if their life signs go off, they're monitored 24/7, and if they go down or they're in suddenly serious trouble, dock wagons will show up like coming down out of the sky, and they usually bring armed forces with them, and yeah, so. Basically, their job is to get them out of there and keep them alive.
Sid, can you hack into that sort of thing?
To the dock wagons?
You could try to hack into the Sage is offering some sage advice.
Don't mess with the dock wagon. Aw.
That's when they but you might be able to hack into his to see if
Can I hack into his
alert.
his life alert?
Right.
His signal to delay it so that target actually stays down.
So give me a matrix. Hang on, let me see.
You just tell me what to do.
I will. Hang on.
I will attempt not to
His
screw it up.
Critical beep.
So what I can do is I can actually mess with his life alert system to make it seem like there's something wrong. So this dock wagon like jumps on him and tries to start CPR, and it screws up the crowd so you guys can get away, so we can all get away.
Or just so that the dock wagon doesn't show up.
I was gonna say
No,
mainly
it doesn't
That would be
show
good.
up.
we need to
Just
just
deactivate it.
make
All right,
sure
give me a
this guy
logic
dies.
and a cracking roll. 6 and 6. That's 12 dice.
His head explodes. There's not much left.
You just have to be sure to make the
I
shot.
do also have.
It's just it's better to have
All at
secondary
once?
plans.
Yep.
You're saying you need to do
And then just tell me the 5 and the 6s.
5
Where
and
am I
6.
going?
This is way too much.
I have 3 Horizon flying eye drones that are equipped with smoke grenades.
Ooh, that wasn't 5.
For escapee.
All right,
you
so
get?
I got 3.
No, well that beat the security. So basically, you jack in. No, I do this, but they're not jacked anymore. It's just basically you close your eyes and you start ticking on your deck,
Ticky-tick. Okay.
and basically you jack into the matrix, and you do see his dock wagon life signal equipment, and you're able to break through the security, and you have access to it. What do you want to do?
So we're making it seem like he's stable and okay and needs no services whatsoever.
Okay, so
And then
you
we're gonna shoot him.
so you falsify his
And then we're gonna make his systems not okay.
We're gonna clone the system so it looks like he's okay, but we're gonna make him not okay.
We're gonna try to bring his insides outside. Is what we're gonna do.
We're gonna share his brain with the rest of the crowd.
His ideas.
So
He seems like a smart guy. We're gonna spread those out.
You
a bit.
easily find the program and you adjust it to just keep the steady signal.
And then I tell you guys to go and mess his day up because we're all set over here.
Well, the plan is that we're gonna shoot him in the
We
face.
have Rude
Oh, is that what
pop
we're
his
doing?
head from
Yeah.
the roof.
Oh, sorry. Clearly, I
Rude's
wasn't
ready
paying
with a sniper.
Yep.
Oh, and you guys are gonna sneak away. That's
Yeah.
the plan. Okay, got
We're
it.
gonna
So-
try to go with the crowd and be.
One with
Let's
the
hope he
crowd.
doesn't mess it up.
Yeah, let's hope that.
One and done. Hang there just in case.
So you and Frostburn, since this is kind of your puddle to wade through, I could launch a couple smoke grenades for cover if you think that would help. With the
How
escape route.
how big is this crowd that is still kind of around?
There's about 24 people.
Oh, so it's
2
not
dozen.
bad.
It's not a huge crowd, but it's
I can also do invisibility
Oh, well,
on both of us.
dang.
I'm also hyper stealthy.
Well, I can make you more stealthy.
We're just gonna sit in
Stealthy
the van.
square.
Nothing's more stealthy than invisibility.
Just get the van running there.
Mom, Dad, stop fighting.
Daddy. So yeah, I think that'll. So long as Rude can make the shot, then I think that we'll be able to make it out clean. After that, we'll kind of disperse with the crowd because we are just the people.
So
I'm assuming this whole time we're having this conversation too. This guy's just
yeah. Oh,
get back.
plus, this is going faster over the comms. Than
Clearly we're not
actual
taking
going
this long.
faster here.
We're talking to the comm. Like I don't know.
What do you
Yeah,
think
we
should
could
do?
probably. Yeah.
Lunch later?
You on the phone? Stop! I was like, I'm like, hold on.
You, I'd recommend when Rude takes that shot, you make your way back to me, and I can make us stealthy squared.
I hope you're already running because I will be.
Okay. So you're gonna take the shot?
I'll do a countdown.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, and then I'm gonna shoot.
All right. Give me a shot.
I will still wait till after the shot, though.
Yeah.
'Cause I want to preemptively run, and then a shot goes off.
Wait, why did you run before the shot?
Run! I'm like, Carl's a sniper!
Where are you going?
Nowhere! No! I get nervous in crowds!
My cat's having a baby!
How many meters am I from him?
You are about 120 meters away. Wait,
Okay.
meters, not feet. Metric system. You're about half a football field away.
Does this...
It's a small building.
50 meters.
Okay.
I was like, does this go off of a metric system?
So,
Not feet?
I'm not
Metric is
close,
the future.
which is all that really needs to happen, basically, for
Yeah.
me to get my max damage.
Yeah, you're not close. You're about middle to long range.
Let's hope you're good.
So, medium? Because
All right, what's
close,
your-
near, medium, far.
What's your dice pool?
Extreme.
10.
Oh, you beat his by 5, so you actually get an extra edge.
Actually, your dice pool is based off your firearms. And that's in your skills. I guess.
Yeah, it's
You get an extra edge.
it's
point.
actually 12.
So everybody starts out with
Nice.
4 edge points, so you'll have 5 now.
Yep.
Oh,
I
nice.
actually
And you-
start with 5.
Oh, cool. So then you
I
get
start with
6.
2.
All right. Well, then everybody doesn't start with. I looked at one sheet and it said 4, so I was
I
like,
don't
oh.
know how many I start with. What does it
It's
tell me?
I would like all
So
of
It's
you
in
can
your
look at your
attributes.
edge list there, and,
Yeah,
and
I've
you
got-
can do things
Where
to
do you see the
adjust.
edge?
They're all empty.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
like
all
it's the
empty.
edge
Look above
thing. And you have 5.
Look above those dots.
Oh,
So-
4.
So you have 4. You can use those dots to
You got 2.
adjust,
Or we can just use the number. It's right there.
but it's going to be changing.
Would it be my firearm skill plus whatever number I have for my range?
4.
Yes.
Okay, so
Well, the
and then if you want to use edge,
Yeah,
you can use some of your edge
yeah. I forgot my pencil.
to adjust that.
okay.
Well, the
Look on your table sheet.
The
there.
firearms over on your skills on
Yeah.
the far right under DP, that's your total dice pool. So you don't have to add anything else to it.
It's all
Okay,
done for
because
you.
my sniper rifle has different numbers associated.
That's
for my
the
range.
different strength based off of their defense rating, which
Okay.
can give them additional edge points as well, if
Right.
I read correctly.
Okay.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. Allegedly.
Asterisk, fine print.
That'll
Do you
cover
want
it.
to use any edge points ahead of time?
No.
Okay.
And then I think you roll.
You can do pre-roll edge spending or post-roll edge spending. But yeah. Okay.
Might have to do something.
All the dice.
Okay. 1 success, 2 success, 3 success. Check my edge.
Not a single one.
I'm going to use 2 edge to add +1 to one of my 4s, making it a 5.
All right.
So
Perfect.
Sweet.
4 success.
4 successes. All right.
And yours is reaction plus intuition.
Well, I've already got his
Oh, is it a
his
different
defense
thing?
pool or defense rating. I'm rolling his body to see if it soaks up any, and it does not. I rolled 2 1s and nothing else. Good. So
We shoot him.
yeah, basically that shot goes right through the back of his head and right through the bullhorn, and it sparks out.
And I still maintain his, like, he's alive. He's
Yes.
alive. He's alive.
People freak out. You know, it's instantly people scream and can you glitch a defense? I think so, but I rolled 2 1s, so it's pretty glitched. So yeah, he falls forward. People scream. The other police officers raise up and start looking around for
Can
where the
I-
shot came from.
Are the other officers clumped?
Yeah, they're pretty clumped
Can
together.
I just, because I really want to, launch a smoke grenade from my drones at the...
He just wants it.
You just
at
want to
the-
launch that
at
smoke
the
grenade.
Popo.
You can.
How do I do that?
So your combat drones. Let me see. It should be on your table sheet. Nope, that one. Let me see that one.
Which one?
This one?
That would be. Let's see. Controls. Here, let me see here. I think it's going to be logic and.
I have drone operation as piloting and intuition
Oh, yeah, there you go.
with a 13 dice pool.
So, yeah, give me that.
Just the operation?
Yep. And just don't flub it up.
No pressure.
3 and 2. 3 successes, 2 fails.
All
2
right.
ones.
It gets it close enough. It basically boom, from one of his gas canisters, and it just ding, 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 and it smoke starts filling up the area around the police officers. They just start shouting. People are scrambling around you guys in all directions. You see the ganger on the stage, like, and then he runs, leaves the guy. The business guy's like, "What the heck happened?" He's freaking out. And so, what do you guys do?
I am going to be running kind of to the van area, but not directly at it. Kind of trying to maybe take a side path to it.
Can I set
Being
up
a
like a pickup
civilian.
point?
Yeah, you can set up a pickup point.
All right, so I'm gonna direct you to a, I guess, section that I'm not currently parked at. I'm gonna grab Root and then get you guys.
And then can I roll a
So
stealth?
you take off from
Yep.
your spot down the back of the building.
Mhm.
He's right above. You guys are in that back alleyway behind where that building is.
Can I roll
Oh,
a stealth to try to
oh.
blend with the crowd?
Yes, because if not, somebody's going to spot you. 'Cause
Please no.
I rolled pretty high, and you as well.
Yeah.
I need to.
Fine.
Oh, runaway dice!
I didn't need that one anyway.
I rounded him up. He's back.
Get out of here! You touch the ground. You're floor dice now. Floor dice don't count.
I see.
That's a lot of
I
ones.
see a lot of ones.
There is quite a bit of ones.
There's still
So
more
4 ones and 5 successes.
All right. So as you're running, you see one of the knight errants come out of the smoke, seeing you just bolting and trying to be like low to the ground, like Naruto running.
No. I'm going to Area 51!
He's like, "Hey, you! Stop where you are!" And he's starting to bring his gun to bear.
Can I move? So how far away is he from me at this point? I haven't really moved. I'm
Right.
keeping my eye on
He's
him.
about 20 feet away from you.
20 feet. So he's near. My range on this improved invisibility just says T. What does that stand for?
Touch.
Oh,
You gotta be touching him.
god dang it.
Not from 20 feet. Oh.
But
Okay.
you could certainly close in and touch him.
So to move for a minor action, can I move 20 feet? I don't know the
Yeah.
actual stipulations for that, so I'll move. I'll just touch him.
You can move 10 meters in a single movement minor.
What's the
About 20.
conversion?
A meter is 3 feet and some change.
3
so-
feet and some change, yeah.
So is that within 20?
I don't know. We're Americans. We don't know the metric system.
Yes, I think
it works, sure. It's like stupid metric system. How'd you have American
it's
UCAS?
approximately 3 feet.
Oh, because you know why? UCAS. It's over 30 feet. Thank you, Sage. So yes, you're good.
so I have a fail and I have 4 successes, and I have to have. I don't know my threshold on this. I don't think I have.
Doesn't have a threshold. Let me see.
This is where we check the rules. This is where we check the rules.
I did. Not seeing it on the card.
Oh no, I didn't say this is why we check the rules. I said this is where we check the rules.
Is it on your character sheet?
Magic threshold. It wouldn't be in that. No.
No, this is actually
improved invisibility.
This is
the
example
spell.
for improved invisibility, though.
What's on your gamer sheet? Your table sheet, the black tabs one at the far side.
Far
Left.
side.
That one. There's spells on there.
Casting spells.
Does it say what your threshold is or whatnot?
I'm not seeing it.
Ah, it works
Okay,
because you got 4 successes and how many fails? 1.
1.
Yeah. So you run up and you slap your hand on him, and you both fade, or just he does?
He does.
No.
I don't.
Well, the knight errant goes, "Hey, hey, hey! You stop right where you are. Where'd that other guy go? Get back here!" And he's reaching for his gun. He's pulling his gun.
All right, well, I'm sustaining his invisibility.
All right,
Can I
go.
Can I have a quick intervention with my gun-mounted drone?
Sure.
I'm assuming invisible, I think.
Cool.
Let's roll off some initiative on that.
Okay.
I have to use roll a drain.
I got 5, 4, 5, 6. I got 6.
Okay, I have 11.
Oh yeah, you totally go faster than he does.
Oh, it doesn't have a threshold.
No. The threshold
so
is to see.
I
how
have
they
a
can-
lot of
if they
drones,
can
but
see
only
me.
only 3 of them have guns.
So it's rolled 4.
But I would
He
like
has to roll 4 to see you.
basically do
I think it just automatically.
distracting
Yeah, he needs
fire
4 success on a perception
around-
to see me. Yeah.
Yeah.
and or hitting.
But you need to
So
see
just
it
give me a
still
general
succeeds.
roll. Don't flub it up.
Well, I mean, but you did.
Am I still doing the operation skill?
Wait, are all of us doing a niche?
No, just him because he's trying to beat this guy, the security
I'm
officer.
just I'm firing sporadically into the crowd of smoked law officers.
No.
Oh, he lost
That's a floor dice.
Oh no.
It belongs to the floor people now.
It went somewhere.
Floor goblins.
You got a roll box. Why are you rolling on your big table?
I don't know. But to be fair, I have
You've got a lot of 6s.
four 6s and 2 1s.
So you easily shoot around the police, the officer, and he's like,
If any of them hit, so be it.
"We're in a fight. Do you want to hit with that roll?" Or?
Whatever. Yeah, like a winging shot or something.
Non-deadly.
Just a little like.
All right.
Like that.
So
It like bounced off my foot and rolled.
Way
He's-
over there.
So needless to say, he's under fire, and so he's getting down behind one of their cars.
This is really low. I can't do this. I'm trying to be
Raise
low.
yourself up there. Yes. So he's not shooting at you. He's getting on the ground. You're able to get away.
And I'm gonna recall most of my drones and have 2 of my stealth drones track these 2 out of the crowd just to make sure they're not.
Okay.
Proceed. And then once Rude gets here, we're gonna take off for that pickup point.
Okay. Sorry. I'm just
Like an insane person in a van.
Yeah, so you follow him with your drone, and you're able to make it back around to the van. You see other people running down different alleys and side streets, and you hear all sorts of sirens going off a block away. So you hop in the van,
I'm already there. So.
Doors
and
open.
Yeah.
drive off.
Really, really fast and recklessly.
A-Team theme blasting.
Yeah. And it looks like Mr. T's van too. But with a bunch of drones like holding on to the
Okay, so you drive, and you're pretty sure you're not followed.
Okay.
You're pretty confident. It's drive casual, but not too casual.
Do we need to tell Mr. Johnson that the mission is accomplished?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I'll I don't know, ping his comlink.
Okay. He picks up. Yeah, what you want?
Mr. Johnson, the target's been taken care of.
Excellent. Excellent. This will be good for you. You've done us a great service. He owed us quite a bit of money. So we needed to make a little scene to draw him out of the office, if you know what I mean.
Nice.
And you performed admirably. Thank you very much.
No problem.
We'll be in touch. And he hangs up.
I'm internally thinking, I hope they don't make a scene to draw me out of the office.
That's the mafia.
So did we make any money off this, or is it just for?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I hope so. I wouldn't have done this if there wasn't money
I
involved.
know. What's going on?
A few minutes later, you're wired. All your accounts are wired. 2,000 New Yen
Nice.
each.
So yes. Yes, we did.
Dead men don't pay, but there's a reason they took them out. I'll get into that later. So,
Example.
right.
The rest of us that owe money are gonna be like, frig. Should probably pay that back. I mean, the rest of them.
Oh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
These guys are serious.
How does question for the GM? How does addiction work? Because I was saying that character cannot earn or spend edge points in any form while suffering withdrawal. How do I figure out withdrawal?
What's your...
Smokes.
Oh, you're a
Oh!
chain smoker. That's right. He's a chain smoking.
She's a chain smoker.
I keep saying she's a chain smoker.
So, yeah, addiction works pretty much. It's negative on you. Hang on, I can look that
Is
up.
that still your foot?
No, that's my foot.
But I mean,
just
I
kicking
got
feet.
2,000 yen. I could go buy like a couple cottons, right?
One, you have no idea how much inflation has kicked in.
It's like those Fifth
That's right.
Element cigarettes where it's 90% filter, 10% cigarette, and each one's like $7,000.
Exactly. Hang on, I will tell
Have you
you.
ever tried a nicotine patch or 5?
Addiction, page 7.
Just have one like forehead.
There's like 27,
Just smoking.
and I'm smoking. Yeah, what about it? They're all right.
Hang on.
Do we get paid while we're still like driving to?
Yeah, it's
Escape
wired to your
whatnot.
accounts.
Nice.
So yeah, how do we get paid for it? I'm like, all right, job done, ladies and gentlemen. Why don't we say we go ahead and get ourselves a drink. Drinks are on. Drinks are on you guys. I'm not paying for you guys. Who's got paid?
I'm like, yeah, currently drinking. While
Smoking and drinking and driving.
yeah, clearly. I've got like 2 cigarettes hanging out of my mouth, holding, beer.
I come up to the front of the van and I take
Addiction.
away
So
your
basically,
alcohol.
some bad habits just
It's
can't
a
be
root
kicked.
beer.
It might be as simple as a need to drag off that Nick stick to cool your nerves, or life twisting as the need for something better than life. But whatever it is, it's now got a firm grip on you. Basically, in the game, in fact, you cannot earn edge or spend edge in any form while suffering from withdrawals. Withdrawal times, time that passes before you need your next hit. Our requirements are based on... So what's your level, does it say?
I think it's
it
3,
did?
isn't it?
I have a level 3 addiction.
1 day.
One
So
day.
if you haven't had
Oh, I
it...
just got 1 a day? That's not
Yeah, but he's
bad.
got 2 cigarettes in his mouth right now, so he's
There could be a 1 hour.
Withdrawal.
Level 6 is
She's
1 hour.
got 2
Holy
cigarettes in
crap.
her mouth right now.
I know, her mouth.
Which you actually go for a smoke, and you're out.
Ah,
What?
it's a good thing I just got paid.
But, as it so happens, you guys are actually passing a convenience store. It's over by the docks.
So the nice part of town.
And it's there's a huge warehouse
Under
on
the
the other
docks.
side of the street. And this one
Sure, my friend Popeye lives here.
this one convenience mart, it's
Ivers.
basically it's plastered with old world different like ads and things like that are plastered on the windows. It's hard to see. You can't even see through the windows. It's that covered over, and with all like bands playing at local places and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, so you go in.
Pull
And
into the old 11-7.
let's go ahead and flip this. It's as if I pre-planned it.
Oh, there's actually a
goodness.
convenience store.
Dun, dun, dun.
And there's the convenience store.
Whoa.
I don't see cigarettes highlighted. Where are they?
It's called the Stuffer Shack.
Ah,
What are the red things?
The
probably a
Cranes?
different
Probably
map.
cranes.
Yeah, that's a different
this
map. That's the dogs.
No, this is what's across the street.
This is the convenience store.
Yes.
Oh, I thought this was the convenience store.
No, no.
It's huge.
This
it's
is
Costco.
This is a warehouse. That's the convenience store.
Convenience store.
And I will,
warehouse,
It's
convenience.
by and large.
I was gonna say we're.
I'll do a
the
quick
big mart.
shift.
Big Mart. The Buy More.
See
Yeah,
if
the by and large.
Like, hey, I think I went to college there.
I did a quick shift. Let's see if it looks better on the battle map. You really can't see anything.
Nope.
It's all right. I didn't adjust. There's one corner of
That's
the,
where you
Is that where the
find.
smokes are?
the Stuffer Shack. It's a huge map. We got to get the ceiling camera working better.
I don't think it's this camera.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, currently.
We've got a ceiling cam, but we're bringing. So I'm switching it back. Don't worry about that. We're working on that.
Ignore the B. Do not look at the B.
the B. So
The
The
B
B-
means
The
nothing.
bee is going by.
So you guys, you basically, I'll let you guys.
Oh, we go to the. Are we all going?
I'll just pull in.
She just pulls in.
There's not like a drive-through.
In a convenience store?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
I'm just like, are
I don't
we?
know.
making a stop from our escape?
Yes. I need some very, very vitally important stuff.
Okay, I don't think any of your drones got harmed.
He's not talking about the drones.
Shit.
No, I'll be right back. I exit the van with the keys.
And you guys look out, and it's a big convenience store.
I open the door back up. Anyone want like a soda? Anything?
Well, that was nice of you. No.
Do you guys go in?
No.
Nope.
I do. I'll go in.
All right.
I would like some cookies.
Everyone's got their thing.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm gonna be outside hanging out by the van.
Sage, you all have abandonment issues now.
Just like Dad.
Went for smokes and never came back.
Went out for smokes and lottery tickets and he never came back.
So, what do you guys? So you guys go in.
Yes.
It's just there's a light on. There's a guy behind the counter. He's
I head for the cookies.
just a basic guy. There's certainly a cookie sweet aisle.
All right.
The smokes are all behind bulletproof glass.
Is the man behind the bulletproof glass, or just the cigarettes are?
No, the man is behind bulletproof glass, and the cigarettes behind him are all there too.
The man's actually standing in front of a giant paper target in the middle of the store, but the cigarettes are all behind the bulletproof glass.
You see that it's fully set up as the cashier counter is set up like a fortress.
So, like any convenience store in LA.
Pretty much.
Cool.
All right, I bring my cookies up.
How's it going, my basic man? I am here for some Nick Sticks.
Oh, let me get them for you. Hang on 1 second. What brand?
Whatever's cheapest.
One box.
I'll take 4.
All right. He puts them on the counter. That'll be 50 Nuyen.
Just 15?
50.
50.
My good man.
I'll take... It's woman.
Woman.
Gosh.
Nobody
I'm gonna have to
knows.
kill everyone in this compound.
Yes.
I'm gonna take 8 packs.
8 packs. All right. That'll be a nice 100.
There you go. That's beep, swipe, chip,
All right.
thumbprint.
So as you're doing that, you hear
Transfer.
revving engines and random yelling draw your attention from the yummy snacks that you were looking at and your yummy cigarettes that you're currently deciding between. Decisions. You look towards the front of the front door. I'll get to what you guys see in a second. And the source of the noise, you find that your view is blocked by the mass of ancient papers, marketing material plastered all over the windows and glass door. Old world remnants are doing a damn good job of keeping you from seeing or hearing anything that's heading out the door. From the sound, you get an idea that there's a whole lot of chaos kicking off outside. And now you have another decision to make. Get your snacks and smokes first, or go find out what the frag your night is about to be.
I'm going to.
That's you guys. Meanwhile, outside, you guys.
It's us two, right? Or are you
No,
outside?
you're in
I'm outside too.
Okay, so it's us three.
Oh, so you all got out of the van?
Yeah.
You just kind of standing, or you stayed in the van?
I'm in the van.
You're sitting in the van.
I'm outside the van
You two
I'm
are standing
assuming you're
outside the
shotgun.
van.
watching.
Yes.
Because she was in the back hacking.
So as you're sitting there, you basically, standing there, you basically see what looks to be this very sleek and very stylish black Mitsubishi Night Sky limousine slowly rolling down the street. The tires are all blown out, and basically scratch marks all up the side, and you see to either side of it biker gangs, go gangs, on either side. You see everything. You see the ancients, which are an elven go ganger gang, motorcycle gang. It's too many use of the word gang. You see the let's see. There's a bunch of them. that list. Okay. So, you see, the ancients. You see the rusted stilettos. Do you guys have gangs? Gang skill?
The
Gang
rusted
skill? No.
stilettos?
Nope.
No.
I got Seattle Underground.
Is that the name of one of the biker gangs? Rusted stilettos?
Yeah.
Oh. Is that like old hookers?
No.
Stiletto's a knife.
You see the Rager Gangers, and you see the
Although I like
Spikes. Basically, trolls and orcs and dwarves and elves, and they're all on the backs of motorcycles, and they're all surrounding this this slowly limping limousine that's actually diverting into the warehouse parking lot and heading for the big warehouse building.
Which is like behind the convenience store where we are.
Correct.
Okay.
Not behind, across the street.
Cross the street.
They're swinging chains. They're hooping and hollering. They're looking at the other gangs and basically making flashes of angry, taunts and jeers at each
What's
other.
that?
Yeah, pretty much. So that's what you guys are seeing.
Okay.
You see one of the gangs pull in. It's there's an orc, a troll, and a dwarf in black and gray leathers with red bandanas on the arms, and they're basically pulling into the convenience mart parking lot.
Okay.
And getting off their bike and heading towards you guys.
And we don't see any of this because we're in the shop.
Correct.
But we hear it all.
Right. This is all going on at the same time. This is
Got
the
it.
chaos that you were hearing inside. This is what's going on outside.
Would I hear that?
Oh yeah, you hear all this. Well, you hear it. You don't see what they're seeing.
Yeah.
Because you're in the van.
Right.
No, I'm just kind of hanging out by
Get
the
out of
van
the
so
car,
far. They're not
Daisy.
doing.
Check it out.
They're not directly affecting us
So,
yet.
yeah. One of the orcs with a purple mohawk and a bull ring in her nose comes up to you and basically, boy, we're going to need you lot to either get in your van and drive away or go inside. It's a public menace out here. You might want to go inside or get out of here.
Who is a public menace? I mean, if you want to call yourself.
Well,
that's
there's
fine.
other gangs around. We want you to be. We want you to be safe. So, get.
I'm just kind of sitting there. Well, once everyone comes out, we'll be on our way. It's kind of leaned up against the van.
She leans on the van between you guys, right in front of you, and snorts in your face. It wasn't a request.
I slide under her arm and get between her and you.
Mm. What you want? You need to go inside.
I want you to back off.
I'm gonna step outside now.
the van
Yeah.
shakes as he.
Do I sense someone touching my van?
You do have internal alarms that kind of
Tell you when your van's being touched.
somebody's touching the outside of my
Who's
van.
touching my van?
There's just
Who's doing this?
How the audacity of some people.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a roll. Let's do an intimidation roll. Hang on.
I'm assuming you're just smoking a cigar the entire time you exist.
Probably.
It would be in your skills if you have it.
Yeah, it's
I don't have it.
She doesn't have intimidation, so it would just be
not intimidation, but
influence.
yes, influence.
Do you have
Influence.
also in skills?
Give me a charisma and influence.
I'm seeing charisma.
Okay, influence is under skills.
Well, she doesn't have influence as a
Oh.
skill, so it'd be just flat charisma.
Just a flat charisma roll then.
Is this gonna be fun?
We'll find out.
It might be fun. It doesn't sound like a lot of dice.
1. Actually, 1 success, 1 fail in this case. So
1 success, 1 glitch.
She cracks her knuckles, says, "You ready to throw down?" And like you see the orc and the dwarf step behind her, or the troll and the dwarf step behind her. You're stepping out. You see this going on. So basically, it's 3 versus 3. And she's like, "You willing to throw down over this?"
I break out my Walter Palm pistol. Ready when you are.
Who has gang skill?
Gang?
There's knowledge.
I do not.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Where is it?
It would be under skills. I think it's something like gang life or something like that.
I have urban brawl teams.
No.
Okay.
I have German expressionist
No,
cinema.
it's not. German expressionist cinema. Can't believe
Very
that's-
useful in this case.
Would you like to movie?
Would you like to movie?
I'm getting a very West Side Story
What was the
vibe.
underground one? You had underground?
I have Seattle Underground.
Okay, give me intelligence and Seattle Underground. Roll.
Hello.
Smuggling routes in geography.
It's like be a knowledge roll.
Yeah, I'm going to give you some info.
Ooh, I'm a commerce.
So would that be considered memory in this case? Like remembering?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm still learning this.
No, it's well, so
Aren't
we
we
all?
all are. We're learning here. It's a learning show.
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
Nothing in 2 glitch.
Dang.
So, all right. So you pull out the gun,
Mm-hmm.
and they reach for their guns. Guns are being pulled.
Are we still getting cookies? And
No, you guys are coming out
cigarettes?
now.
Are you sure?
It's all.
Now I've got 8 packs of cigarettes, 2 behind each ear and 1 in my mouth.
I've got a couple packages of cookies and, by choice, a couple bottles of.
Listen, you just smoke. You're not like hooked up. You're not eating cigarettes.
You must have all the cigarettes.
You get 1 a day. I work with people who have a worse addiction than
have
that.
1 a day.
Like I said, I work with people who have a worse addiction
Oh,
than
for
that.
sure. I'm just overplaying this for fun. For comedy.
Just 2 cigarettes.
No, I'm only smoking 1.
All right, so they are the Ragers. These are Ragers.
Ragers.
Rager gangers. Ragers gangers. All right. So they pull.
I just say I don't want to hurt you.
Good. Then go inside or get in your van and drive away. These guys, you see these guys come out over their shoulder. You guys see this.
Get in the van.
Oh, we are going to leave now?
I mean, I was planning on it.
As you guys come out, give me a perception roll.
What is that?
It's perception and
Skills.
intuition. Perception and intuition.
Oh, and intuition.
Okay, intuition.
So it'd be your total.
is
If
That's
you
a
have
lot.
if you have perception as a skill, it'd be your total dice pool on the side of it.
Perception. Okay, I don't have perception.
Intuition. Perception.
It's in your skills. Skills
I
down
don't
below,
have
down beneath.
Is intuition on here?
There's perception right there.
Ooh, that was
So
terrible.
9, and then intuition is 6.
So 50.
they roll 15 dice.
Yeah, I got 3 fails and 2 successes.
Dang.
Why do you guys get to roll so much for perception?
12.
No
Oh yeah,
kidding.
you rolled the same perception I did.
This
so
one,
just
just
those.
all these guys right here.
4 for perception. My dice pool's 4.
Actually, everybody can give me a roll at this point. Perception and intuition.
Yeah, so you're just supposed to be following the
All right,
DP trait. You don't add anything to that.
Sure.
What's that?
When you do your skills,
Yep.
you just do DP. You don't add anything to that because it already adds in the
Oh.
skill
Yeah.
plus the ability, and that's the dice pool.
Then I rolled too many.
Oh.
Oh, so wait, do I not roll this many? Okay, so
Oh,
I got
it
1,
already.
2, 3,
But how
4,
do they know
5.
what you want to base it off of?
It says on there ability.
It does. Yeah. It has.
Yeah, but not
perception
every
and-
like if you're using computer skills, you want to use like logic.
Well, if you're doing.
All right, so just your DP, the DP next to your perception.
Yeah.
So roll 9.
9. Yes.
Okay, I rolled all these though.
Oh, that's
and I
fair.
got
I think computers
Damn
would
you.
already
5,
use logic.
6,
Right?
7, 8,
Do you
9.
have
So
computers?
okay,
Right, no.
These are all high ones.
Okay. You picked the high ones and all the ones.
Damn
I'm
it.
just saying.
Alright. 1. Okay, I got 1 and 1.
Okay. So you don't notice anything.
Better than
Clearly.
I
mine.
got 2.
I notice negative things.
One in a glitch.
So no.
Is
4
what's a
successes,
glitch?
no fails.
It's a
Fail.
You're looking at
So I
at
got 2 glitches.
the you guys are having that moment there.
Yeah.
We're becoming
What did you
Nice
get?
now.
4 successes and no fails.
So you spot it. So you step out of the van and you see this, but you kind of actually look past this at the limo going in, and in the back you see a red-haired woman kind of looking out the back window nervously. You notice that as well, but it's just sort of a brief. You get a flash of red and a woman, and that's it.
Okay.
Disappearing into the as the limousine disappears inside the warehouse, and the gangers and the motorcycle goes are just driving in after them, just pouring in like it's a sports arena.
Okay.
So that's what you notice.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
So, and then go back to you with your getting the van now. So then you guys see this.
If I is the purple orc still leaning against my van?
No, she's not. They're now all kind of holding guns. Everybody's holding guns. They're not pointing yet, but
Thank you, Sage, for all the
Is this going
information.
to be an urban brawl?
maybe.
Well, I'm an urban brawl fan, and I enjoy watching urban brawls. So I'm going to
Except
watch.
when you're in an urban
No,
brawl.
I've got cookies and ketchup. I'm going to go watch it.
Oh.
Cookies and ketchup?
Yes.
That's a weird. I'm not gonna lie. That's a weird combination.
What kind of cookies?
Chocolate chip.
Yeah, you lost me.
I was thinking Oreo, but I'm not sure if they're going to have Oreo.
And a friend of mine said, no matter the edition, Shadowrun is, oh crap, we've been mildly threatened. I get out the grenades.
So as I step out with my 8 packs of cigarettes, what's going on here? Why are you what? Step away from the vehicle, please.
She turns and looks at you. Is this your van?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna need you all to get in the van and go away.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to step back from the choice machinery here. Lily doesn't like strangers. You're gonna need to back off.
She'll take a step back so you guys to let you guys get to the van.
Thank you.
No, we got to stay and watch the fight.
What's going on?
I wait until they get in the van.
I want to get in
They're watching you.
I don't want to get in the van. I want to go
Oh
watch
wait,
the
do you
fight.
ask what's
You see,
yeah,
like
happening?
they're
Yeah.
doing like donuts in the streets now. Some of the gangers are spinning their bikes around, making a different like donuts in the street.
You buy chocos,
Chacos.
choco discs.
So, what do you guys do?
Oh wait, what's going on?
Oh, I'm just leaning up against the mountain. Well, 3 people decided to come over and become. Yeah, look at the one who came over and snorted at us. Like, friends, I guess.
Call it a public service.
I call it invading my personal space.
Yeah, and my van space.
Now with ketchup.
Now with ketchup.
Chacos. Now with ketchup.
Chocos with ketchup. Get them while they're
Disgusting.
I'm
Gross.
not eating them
on
together.
clearance.
I'm not eating them together.
She needed ketchup at home for food.
Oh, okay.
Ketchup, they use ketchup in medieval times
Fair.
as medicine, so I'm just getting it for later just in case.
We're in the future.
We're in the future. So what are you doing?
You never know. Old.
We use ketchup as condiments.
You never know.
You just squirt that right in the bullet hole. There you go. You're good to go.
Fill it up.
It's the vinegar.
Sterilizing
You may need it.
agent.
Or I may just like ketchup.
So you're making new friends.
No, they are.
So, okay. What? Is there any reason we're still standing here?
That's what I'm scratching my head asking
I want to go
myself.
see the fight. I want to go see the fight.
I mean, what's? Yeah, I'm just gonna shut up and get in the van because I don't know what's going on. But I'm just like, whatever.
Ketchup won the condiment wars.
Clearly.
Yes.
We now work for Big Ketchup.
It's not Heinz, it's Heine.
Heine Ketchup?
Tiny ketchup.
No thanks.
It's the future.
Ketchup used to be my favorite condiment, and now it's not.
I'm gonna hang out with our friends until everybody's in the van.
Okay.
Once these three are in, I'll go in.
So is anybody making a move to go in or no?
No.
I'm in the front seat,
All right.
wondering why everyone's standing outside the van.
So you get in.
Yes.
So she gets in.
And I'm going to ask the bull person, or
Yeah, it's
if she
bull person.
knows,
it's an orc.
if she knows who the PWV Imi Kinoto Urban Brawling Team are, because I have their shirt on. Brawl.
Roll. You know what? I'll give you a roll on that.
Influence.
Give me an influence roll.
I have no idea. You gotta just tell me what to do. In
She
different
doesn't
words.
have influence.
So it'd be just flat charisma.
Give me a flat charisma roll. Three dice.
Not a
Ooh. This is gonna be sweet.
not a MyTube influencer.
6.
Oh,
I got 1 and 1, so I got a 6 and a 1, and then a 3.
Let's see.
that's like bottom, middle, top.
Yes!
Exactly.
Yep. I like to do all of them.
Well, I rolled 3 ones.
So guess what? I'm making new friends. I'm making new friends.
So she goes, yeah, actually I do. You like them?
I do.
Well, that's all right.
Are you guys here to brawl?
Well, actually, I'm thinking we're gonna have a little bit of a brawl. We got to take out these other folks trying to push into our territory. So yeah, we're here to brawl. Why, you want to watch?
Yes. Can we stay and watch?
I'm in the van.
I lower my weapon and just
Making new friends.
You see, when you lower your weapon, they lower their weapons as well.
So we're talking with or against all the people that just brought in the long scrap heap across the way.
No,
No, we are spectators.
There's give me an influence roll. See if she'll talk
Good.
to you. You are corporate after all.
I am a dirty elf.
Dirty corporate sellout.
Holy crap! There's a lot of.
I've got a lot of
He's a
influence,
face.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what he does.
but not a lot of successes. So 3 success and then 3 glitch.
So 3 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see her reaction. I have.
Don't fight me.
I rolled a 1 and nothing else.
Nice.
Woo!
She is all sorts of talkative now.
Yeah. So she's like, "What was your question again?"
I was like, so are you talking about brawling with or against all the people that just brought in the long scrap heap?
No, we're here because they basically give me a sec here, just scanning something. One second.
We're just going to.
Does anyone else have piloting?
Nope.
No. How do you?
nope.
You're the only one. You're the rigger. Oh,
Yeah.
here we go. Sorry. So
I'm going to take us to the German cinema later.
You're so eclectic.
Going to go watch movies.
You're like brawling in foreign films.
So the Rangers are just a regular street gang. The Ancients and the Spikes are the 2 go gangs. They're the bikers. They basically are the ones that want to that are sort of like focused around the limo. The rest of them are sort of on the outskirts. So the Rusted Stilettos and the Ragers. She looks at you guys and then looks back as a large, just this Mad Max style bus pulls up, and on either end of the street, block off the street with these 2 large buses, and one more pulls up to the to the front of the warehouse and just kind of parks with its high beams focused on the inside.
So we can't get out now, anyways.
And the bus door opens and the rusted stilettos come out. And she's like, those guys. They're from the Glow City in the Redmond Barrens. Basically, muties. You know, yeah, war bus. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so we're here to get a little action and take some of these guys out. They're basically on our territory. So, but you ain't heard this from me, but that's Aztec. That's Aztechnology's warehouse. So we usually don't go in there, but we're going to use it as an excuse to basically go in and raid.
The thing?
Yeah, the warehouse.
To like raid it, like steal stuff?
Yeah.
Can we join in? Or I mean, yes, sounds good.
I was kind of like, look over. And you're planning on doing this with the three of you?
No. And she points, and there's a whole bunch of Rager gangers out there, like basically circling around. They got heavy chains that they're spinning and swearing at each other.
Great way to send to the warriors.
Yeah, pretty much.
Quick question.
Shoot.
Control rig. Do I use that to take control of vehicles?
No, I believe it's to control your rig, but I can find out if you...
So I'll have a control rig with a rating 2, and I have a dice pool equal to its rating and a bonus edge point on all vehicle skill tests.
Give me 1 second, I can tell you. This book, and the quick rules don't have a whole lot of info in them. That's one of the downsides of this pack. So I'm actually using the PDF of the main book. Definitely, if you pick this up, you're gonna want the handbook. Let's see, control rig. It does not have it listed in the. Let me check items.
In the main stuff.
In the main stuff.
Stoofing.
Rigging and checking real quick. Give me 1 second. Control rig. Is it for just her vehicle, or is it for taking control of any vehicle?
I have no idea. It
Some-
doesn't
Oh,
tell me.
I'm talking to Sage,
Some
actually.
Oh,
watchdog
okay.
stuff going on, if that's the case.
Yeah. It's possible.
I do have
It is
drones.
the future.
So with my
Das
rigger,
Future.
not my rigger, whatever I'm considering.
Your deck.
Deck. Okay, so can I control their vehicles through my matrix computer?
You can
thing?
hack into computer stuff, so you could hack into like comm links or security systems to get a better angle of camera.
I can't like move like war buses.
There you go.
So you have to, it looks like you have to kind of manually do it. You can't just.
To interface or the modifications to a vehicle. Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay,
it's
so
the
it's
same.
to control my vehicles because I have it jumped in for my ground vehicles.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you could do a bunch of different kind of hacking. You could hack security alarms. You could hack, pretty much everything's wired these days. You could try to control.
Can I control people?
No.
Well, if they have like
You
bionic
might
parts,
be
can I
able
control them?
to hack into cybernetics and things like that. Yeah, Sage. Man. Even
See,
people.
even people. I would like to see how can I decide who I can control out here.
Okay, that's gonna give me a perception, but perception based off of your.
Any character you play, you're just like,
Oh no, that's
you're just like, hey, we're doing nothing. What can I do unnecessarily to possibly
give me
fuck
a
this
9
system?
dice. 9 dice pool.
Like, can I just Control,
I
dude.
was gonna say it's a weird turn of events that you're being diplomatic, but then you went and you know, you're gonna start hacking gang members. So,
Yeah, basically you're finding nodes
Oh, boy.
that you of systems that you can interface
Well,
with.
I figure they want to get into there and steal something. So if we can mess with them, so we can get into there and steal something. Can we steal stuff? That's diplomatic.
Well, give me a roll and let's see what you notice as you reach out into the matrix to find who's
It's
connected.
not bad.
So 3 and 3.
You don't notice anything.
Of course I don't.
You basically what you're getting is a lot of garbage. You're searching around
Darn
and
it.
you can't really find any good nodes that are connected at the moment.
Dance off.
So, what do you guys do?
I'm done.
So she goes,
Disappointingly, I'm done.
well, if you guys want, you can watch. I mean,
Do we want to watch?
I'm in the van.
woo, thanks for the cheer, MPH. So,
It's MHP.
or MHP, Montana Highway Patrol.
Oh, I thought it was mental health professionals.
No. All right. So she goes, well, hey, if you're a fan of street brawling, I'd let you come watch.
Do you want to go watch the street brawlers, or do you want to go?
You guys are all Shadowrunners, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you guys would know that the hierarchy is Shadowrunners, the street hierarchy is Shadowrunners are above gangers.
Oh, we're better than them.
You are better than
Okay.
I've got trends.
So,
2 cars.
Respectable.
Not at all.
no, not respectable. They just, it's definitely, you have to, they're not just going to bow over to you guys. They're going to, show force. But,
Step aside.
and that might not go so well, especially if there's more of them. And right now,
Oh, there's a lot more of them.
there's more of them.
Yes.
So,
But I'm a big fan.
In the unwritten rules, it's
Shadowrunners, the
Shadowrunners,
top of
gangers.
Okay.
yeah, they are solo specialists, but the gang, at least in this edition, they talk about the hierarchy of the street, and gangers are below Shadowrunners. But again, if there's enough of them, they will try and take you out.
All right, we're here to spectate.
Are we here to spectate?
I'm not. I get in the van too. I'm like, my job's done.
I get in the van.
We can't go anywhere. We're blocked in by other buses, right?
But unless you want to go have those stilettos move their bus. I don't think they will.
All right. Let's go watch.
All right. Come on with us. So you guys you go forward into the parking lot of the warehouse with this group of.
So you're the only one that saw the redhead in the back of the limo, right?
He saw a flash of it.
I got a glimpse.
He got a
Okay,
glimpse.
all right.
Yeah.
And did you tell anybody about it or no?
Nobody
I
said
don't-
nothing.
I don't know anything about it, really.
Okay, fine.
So
Can I? I don't remember what it was. Commodore. Can I jump in my Commodore and like autopilot that to where we are? Because I don't have any guns on the Bulldog.
What is a comment?
So you're not gonna. So you're gonna walk with them, or are you gonna stay in the van and fly the drone?
Oh no, I'm not flying drones. I'm basically getting my combat vehicle over here.
It's not enough room to get it through because the bus is in the way.
Can I just like have it drive to the vicinity so that it's close?
I mean, you can drive it over there,
Yeah.
and it's kind of the third war bus is basically parked right in the gateway, the fence that's kind of partially open.
Mhm.
And it's blocking the way, and people are like pouring in, and bikes can fit through, and people, but that's it.
Okay.
So you can pull it up to there, and so
I'll pull it up to there. How empty are the buses?
You don't know. They've got sheet metal plastered on the side, and there's a strip that people can look through from within.
All right.
So you don't know what's in the bus.
Okay. All right. I just want my car close by in case I might have a chance
Does it
of
just like come about
using
like
it.
the Knight Rider?
Yes.
Is it just, okay.
Yeah.
Except I
So
drive with my mind.
as you guys start walking, she just kind of like, and the van starts up and backs up and follows behind you guys.
Oh no, I'm leaving the van there. The van doesn't have any
Oh
combat
no, your
use.
drone.
My
No,
Commodore,
the Commodore.
which is my sedan with mounted guns and armor and stuff.
Where
That's
did you
my.
have that going?
Huh?
Where did you have that?
I have 2 vehicles.
Well, you're driving both of them at the same
Don't they
time.
just follow each other?
Well, they can. I mean,
I think they.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm assuming that
one of them's for fighting and one of them's for carrying all these loads around.
all right. So,
I'm assuming that one's in like a.
Which is why I was
off-garage
trying.
that we
I
kinda
was trying to
call
get
home.
it to where I am.
Oh no, it wouldn't be able to make it because it wasn't on the job with you previously, and you can get it to come, but it'll be down the street on the other side of the blockade.
That's fine.
Unless
I just want it as close as possible.
I thought you were talking about your van. So
No,
you leave your
I'm
van
gonna,
in
I'm
the.
gonna try and get it
parking lot?
close, and if I have to actually get into my Commodore, I will try and figure out how to get it inside. But we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it.
So the buses are about 100 feet on either side down the street.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's at least 100 feet past that, or
Right.
100 feet plus a few feet.
Okay. Well, it goes pretty fast, so.
All right. So as you guys make your way,
I'll have a couple of the smaller. I'll have a couple of my my gun drones following us though, because I gotta have my drones.
basically as you guys are walking, you're looking forward and you see through the distant warehouse gate. You can see inside the complex is not abandoned, and it still has goods in it. You can make out the logo on the pallet for Dragon Piss Energy Drink, new sea dragon green flavor, along with several other snacks and drink brands.
Nice.
That's great.
I drink it.
Tastes like piss.
Another.
So with the nearby with the problem of the gangers trying to keep you there dealt with, you now turn your attention to the increasing commotion across the way as you're walking through the gates and heading into the warehouse complex. The Go Gangers have been zipping through the half-open gate across the way like some kind of stunt show act. The only exception is the occasional flailing chain or striking boot or flying fist that comes when two rivals get a bit too close. You can see a trail of rubber and scratched asphalt from the battered limousine lead through the front gate there and around the corner of the nearby warehouses. Gangers on foot make their way into the warehouse complex like fans pouring into a stadium of their favorite gang, rival colors and all. The woman that you can now see in the limousine is visible, or she could be in loads more. Oh, I'm sorry. The woman in the limo could be valuable, or she could be loads more trouble than she's worth. No matter which it is, the place is full of gangers, all cheering on their companions in the warehouse complex as they roll in. All the more than likely trying to crack the night sky like a nut. Those gangers are going to make getting to the team van and getting out of here a bit tough. You realize you're going to need to get her faster would be better. But that course, should you take it, but what course should you take? Combat, stealth, con? So many options. So little time to decide.
Wait a minute, so we're supposed to go get the redhead?
That's what the game would like you to do.
In game, we have no idea who she is or why she's here.
You just know she's somebody important in a limousine,
And she looked afraid.
and she looks afraid.
So I mean, we're walking with what's her face at this point now. What's her messed up face?
My BFF.
Yeah. You're walking with the gangers, the Rager gangers. There's the orc in front of you, and then the troll and the dwarf are behind you.
So as we're walking, I'm just kind of like, so who's the redhead in the pile of scrap?
We don't know. We just know the two big ones want her, so we want her.
Who's the big ones?
The ancients and the spikes.
Yeah.
And when you look, now you can get a real good look at the different gangs. And those gangs, let me tell you, the 4 factions. Basically, the ancients. Basically, Elven, you see that they have an upside down A on the back of their coats, and they're all driving street racer type motorcycles, Yamahas and Mitsubishis and crotch rockets. Then you've got the spikes, which is mostly trolls, are best known for their hatred of elves. They ride on the big cruisers and combat bikes, big ape hangers, and they got the leathers, and they basically are usually rocking clubs or massive bike chains as weapons. And they have on the sides of their motorcycles, you see these spikes, and each spike basically represents taking out an ancient because they can't stand them. The Ragers are known for their wild side and acts of random violence against humans. They were once the second largest gang in the Metroplex, but they're focusing more on moving goods and stuff. And as she told you, this is their territory, and basically they want a little piece of the action because
It's the Raiders' territory?
yes,
Ragers.
and the Rusted Stilettos are a mutant gang, usually operate near the Glow City, but have ventured out for unknown reasons. Give me an underground roll. Nobody else has underground?
Nope.
I have smuggling routes.
Hey, what is it,
That's
under
kind
your
of
skills?
Yeah.
No.
smuggling
crap.
routes?
4.
and
4?
Yeah.
geography.
4, you do know that the Rusted Stilettos they basically get their orders from a dragon. Kalanir, who's a adult Western dragon with an awesome role like that. That's an adult Western dragon who resides in Glow City. And basically, they treat him like a god. And you can see that they have, crystal beards, or one guy has, a huge, lobster claw hand. A big troll has a big lobster claw hand. And yeah, they are mutated.
Part
And
of the
they
ship,
look
part of the crew.
ugly. They're the ones that came in on the bus.
Okay.
Buses. So.
Oh, the 3 war buses?
Yep.
Fantastic.
And now you guys are in the middle of this chaos.
Because the dwarf wanted to watch.
I did! She likes urban brawls.
She does. And this is definitely an urban brawl.
Yes.
Sage says, guess why it's called Glow City?
I have some really good theories on that.
You do know a nuclear bomb went off in that city. And basically it's now a wasteland.
Something, Children of Adam, something, Megaton.
That's copyright. You can't do that. Todd Howard will come out of the
So
darkness.
the redhead is part of the
Where are you, Todd?
Ragers or part of the Ancients?
No, the redhead is in looks like a government, a UCAS government limo.
Okay.
A fusion reactor melted down. That's right.
Oh. And so who is with the redhead?
No one.
Oh. Nobody?
You just see her in the back window.
Oh.
You do know that give me a perception with your deck. Perception check, a 9.
A 9.
Dragon.
I like that.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 3 and 3.
Jeez, you guys are killing me. Wait, 3? No, you put a 6 with
Oh,
the 1.
I was
No,
saying-
that was it flipped
It
when
was
she moved
okay.
it.
Oh!
Yeah, it was 3 and 3.
All right. Okay, you don't know nothing.
Damn.
Well, those ones will get you every time.
You don't know any.
So okay, so the redhead is in the back of the limo. We don't know if anybody else is in it.
Correct. You see one of the ancients are standing on the roof of the limo, like going back and forth, shaking the limo and hooting and hollering and shooting into the air as the sudden staccato beat of the automatic fire ringing echo of bullets impact on the ballistic window of the sunroof as he fires down into it, and there's a cheer of as the crowd and triumphant roars as they're moving in on the limo, and you can see him like rocking it and trying to stick crowbars in the door and trying to pry it open, and they're working their way into it.
New plan. I'm bringing the van.
Okay. Well, it can't get past the bus.
No, the van's on the inside.
Because we were good.
No, the van, you guys passed the war bus, and you're now in the.
Wait, so the van was on the outside and the Commodore was on the outside?
No, okay.
There are buses blocking
I'm
the
so confused.
There are buses blocking the streets,
Right.
so your Commodore can't come in. There is
Right.
also a bus blocking the entranceway, so the van cannot follow us.
Right.
Not
so,
fully.
here's the warehouse you guys are going into. Here's the main entrance. There's a war bus sitting right here,
Okay.
and there's 2 war buses down on either end of the street.
Is this also an entrance?
It is, but it's gated.
How heavy is the gate?
Don't know.
I'm gonna ram it.
You're not there.
Where are we?
We're
headed this way from
You're
there?
currently standing. Now you've walked here to follow the gangers in, and you're now here, and the limo's sitting here inside
Okay.
the warehouse.
And the van is nowhere in this vicinity.
No,
'cause
your
it's
van's
parked.
over here across the street.
So I don't have any of my vehicles.
No.
Oh, I'm bringing all my drones then.
All right. So you initiate your drones.
Yes.
So the people we're walking
It's unfortunately MHP. It's a really big map,
with, and the overhead camera's not on.
and the overhead camera cannot fit it all in. So we're working on that. So
Okay, so we're walking around with ragers, and the lady in the car is being jumped on by who?
by one of the ancients,
Ancients.
one of the Elven, basically motorcycle gang.
So the people we're walking with, what is their like?
They're a street gang.
It's their turf.
Yes, it's their. So do they have any kind of like emotions about this other gang jumping on the vehicle?
They're more here to see if they can take control of the situation. She explains, we're waiting it out. We're seeing how this plays out, because one thing we can do is loot this warehouse while they're all in here, and we won't take the blame for it, because you don't want to piss off as technologies. They are not nice when you basically they've got one of the bigger thanks for the cheer, man. They've got one of the bigger security forces, so we don't want to bring them down on us.
Who? Ancients?
As technologies.
As technologies.
It's one of the you guys know it's one of the AAA corporations. And
So
this is their warehouse.
right, but the people we're with right now want to loot the warehouse,
Yes.
and there's a whole bunch of stuff going on right now.
Yes.
Why are we looting the warehouse right now?
Because we want to see the show first, and then
Oh.
we'll loot the warehouse as it plays out.
Well, I mean,
As these other gangs clear out, we'll clear out.
realistically, the important thing is, and I'm trying to say it to you guys, is what is so important about this woman that is uniting gangs that all hate each other together? in a warehouse that they are not supposed to be in.
And then are you thinking payday?
I'm thinking this person, whoever this is in far over their head, and it might not even be their fault.
So, like, payday.
So there's absolutely no way to convince these rager people to help move some buses aside so we get your van in to help them loot. But really, we're going to use your van to help get us and maybe that chick out of here.
How did you come up with a plan so fast?
Well, seeing as the fact that it's a stiletto bus and the Ragers have no pull right now, probably not.
We're big people. Can't we, like, physically move? Can't we just get in and, like, just back it up? Put it in reverse?
You could try. I'm not going to stop you.
I actually do just want to send one of my stealth drones over to
And see if
check
anybody's
out the
in the bus.
vans and see, the buses to see how currently occupied they are.
Okay. You send a stealth drone over. Give me a stealth roll with your drone.
So I'm adding my stealth to my drone piloting.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dice.
Oh my gosh!
Well, you do one thing really well. You pilot.
Well, we'll see how well.
Yeah. Because isn't that like a 40K thing? Like, oh, I'm rolling all these dice and
Yeah.
I still failed epically.
Oh,
Still-
it straight up is. 3 and 2. 3 success, 2 which. Yeah, I've had some crazy 40k dice rolls in like one hit.
Wow. All 3s and 4s.
Nice.
So,
So we
Specifically the bus blocking the
main gate.
yeah.
So, you move in, and when you fly your drone in, you basically come in under and around the side of the gate and kind of like get a camera eye in, and you've got a little screen that you can bring up on your
eyeballies.
cyber eyes. Not, do you have cyber eyes?
I do have cyber eyes.
Oh, there you go. This comes up on your cyber eyes. Basically,
I've got cyber eyes with like a ton of stuff.
a heads-up display pops up, and,
Yeah.
and you can see in, and you see there's a guy. There's one of the rusty stilettos sitting at the wheel, watching out the front. He leans back. You don't really have a good earshot of it, but you see that he's talking to somebody behind him.
So there's at least 2 people. At least.
At least.
Okay.
Are you thinking grenades?
Oh my gosh. That wouldn't do anything.
No, I don't.
I want to have smoke grenades.
But make it smoky.
I'm gonna make it real hard to see in the van,
No.
in the bus. So, I mean, you want to loot a warehouse, and there's people that want to loot a warehouse, and there's a rumble going down, and there's a lady in a limo. I have no idea what's going on here. I just drive things.
Well, the gangs are not fighting one another. The gangs are all after whomever is in the limo.
You know,
I
as a
can
base,
assume.
you could probably push your way up front and convince people to move aside and say you're here to take charge of this situation and take her out of here. You've got that power.
But under whose charge do I say I'm doing that for, though? That's the
Rude.
real
You
question.
know you could shoot all these people, and
I could do that, but
it's just gangers. You're a street samurai.
I mean, there is
Also
options.
slice
We're just trying to figure out
Frostburn.
which options.
Frostburn, you've got fireball.
Yeah, please don't do that. Fireball in enclosed spaces are not a good thing, and we figured that out before on a previous episode.
Enclosed, and that was
Zipfile,
the fireball.
you could hack
It
into
beca-
some systems.
It became
I
and,
tried.
well, you tried, but come up with another angle. Overload some systems. Blow up some bikes.
Are we trying to initiate a fight here?
I'm giving people options.
Oh, I'm
What
asking
they
her
do.
because she came up with all the plans.
God, I'm not in charge.
I'm going to quietly step back and enter the astral plane, and I want to detect astral forms. So I'm going to roll a perception just to see what's going on around here.
Astral plane.
That's insane.
All right, you're all
cool.
Nothing.
No.
Ah.
All right.
So you slip in. So you step back and just sort of into the shadow, and you feel your consciousness leave your body. And when you are okay. This is what. Did you get any glitches?
Got one.
So when you slip into the astral plane, everything goes gray. And you see shadowy forms kind of pass by, and you know that these are the life forces of the other beings around you. And you feel this presence. And as you look over to where the bus is, you see looming over it a massive dragon form. It's also silhouetted like your form, but it's over the bus, and it's looking inside, but then it turns its eyes to you, and you see it grin.
I get back in my body.
Okay, you zip back in, and everything's as it was. You see the street gangers going around. You look at these guys looking at the bus. And yeah.
I kind of motion for you guys to step closer to me. So, just to let you guys know, I'm pretty sure that the dragon that these Rusted Stilettos worship is projecting itself, and it's right above the bus is over here.
She indicates to the main bus that's blocking
The dragon is
projecting itself, its soul, spirit, form, whatever you'd like to say, consciousness. So yeah, there's that. I share the info.
Do you share that he saw you?
No.
Not at all.
okay. I like this idea. So
they go back into conversation about their.
So how do you feel about blowing up the bikes? I do like that idea, and so did this person, the mental health person.
No, the mental health person. It's Montana Highway Patrol.
No, it's not.
It is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mental health person.
Mental health person.
Sorry about your new nickname.
It's your new nickname.
Yeah, that's what you have now.
All right. So blown up bikes.
So if we as we get closer, if we can start blowing up some bikes on the peripheral, and then we can make a mad dash for the car.
Okay.
Would we be saving her, or would she assume we're kidnapping her?
Seeing the fact that A, we're not dressed in gang clothes, I'm assuming that she's thinking that we're here to save her.
Okay, just want to make sure.
And B, when we start leaving after blowing up the bikes, I'm also assuming she's thinking we're saving her. Also, I kind of like the bikes idea, but other than the fact of just using that as a distraction, why don't we see if we can get the gangs to rough themselves up a little
Why
bit?
did they start fighting then?
Because of whoever is in that limo is probably the only thing uniting them right now. So maybe we initiate a little bit of gang war. Pop a couple bikes, point some fingers.
Okay.
That would need a good face man to do that. Place your bets.
Place your bets!
I just wanted to let you guys know that since that dragon is out there, it can follow us once we're out there.
It can follow us.
It can follow us, so once we get to the vehicle, I'm gonna have to barrier The van. So I'm gonna be busy doing that.
Okay, so there's like, I'm not like fluent in this whole magical thing. There's actually a dragon out there right now that we can't see.
Its form, its consciousness is out there.
Can it like attack us?
It can pretty much it's gonna follow us. It's gonna find out where we are, and it's gonna send more things after us and possibly come after us itself in its real physical form. I don't really want that.
Zip file, can you potentially access someone's hardwire of a smart gun?
Can I do that? Good question. Yes, I can try. And that requires what?
Give me a
Hacker Manning.
Which is?
Give me a dice pool of a cracking. So 12. Are you just trying to find out if you
9,
can?
12. No, I'm going to do it.
Or you're doing it?
Doing
so
it.
yeah, it's 12.
Doing it.
12 dice. Sage,
Preferably-
are you swearing again, Sage?
Preferably the smart gun of an ancient. That's what I say. I say preferably the smart gun of an ancient.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to 1.
Not a bad roll.
The rest are 4s and 3s.
And it only got a 1, so you easily beat its security. So yes, you have access to a smart link gun.
Whose smart link gun do I have access to?
When you follow the trace route and you see that I know you don't swear. When you look around and you see it's the guy standing on the roof of the car. It looks like one of the ancients. He's got the like basically an Uzi.
Okay, so I make him stop firing it.
No.
No? What am I doing?
The next time, if it can track it, the next time it aims in the direction of who was the rival again? Was it the Ragers?
He was in
The spikes.
the spikes.
Spikes. Next time it's in the direction of a spike, can you have it discharge and shoot him?
Okay. Yes, I can.
Okay, give me a.
I just did.
You
It
did.
worked.
That got
Another
in,
one.
That got you in the system.
Oh.
Now, if that happens, we need to see if we can get into that vehicle, because we are not being able to take that vehicle out of here. We also need to make sure that nobody is intercepting us, and we need to try to get whomever this person is out of here, because as much as I'm not a fan of any of the corporations being to the hands of a essentially cult-followed dragon and possibly drugged through the streets old western style by a bunch of biker gangs is probably an ill fate for anybody.
All right, give me a roll of 12.
Again?
Well, you're
3, 6,
reprogramming
9,
it
12.
basically to.
To fire on. So 2, 3, 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 3.
Okay.
3.
Let me see if it rejects it. Nope. A 1 and a 6, and 3 and 4. So
Woohoo!
it basically as he's waving it around, you see it pop off. All right.
Who were the Ragers against again? I can't
The
remember.
Ragers are random violence towards humans.
And they own this territory. They're just a local street gang.
They're kind of the
basically
overseers.
when these two biker gangs came through their territory, they basically said, well, let's go see what that's about, and followed them over right here.
Mhm.
All right, so he's gonna shoot. Ooh, this might not be good for him. I didn't roll 1 6 or 1 1.
So was that
Oh
me?
wait, 2 5s. So 3 5s. So he does hit him. Now let's see his body. Body is 5.
It's like body plus D6 to try to negate damage, isn't it?
It's
Or
just
the
your
soak
body.
damage.
Your body is your dice pool.
Oh,
And then anything else you got that's special.
Oh yeah, and then 5 and 6 is still ignore. Yeah.
Negates 1. So he takes 2 damage. As basically the shot goes off. Bang! Oh,
Bye.
thank you. Somebody follow us or cheer?
I think that
Cheer.
was.
Oh, he's out. All right, we'll see you later. So basically, he raises his hand up, bang, and it goes off, and he looks like, what the? And it hit the Spike's leader right in the shoulder. Bam! Oh! Look at him! And just all hell breaks loose, and it's just absolute chaos. They just start going at it in the center of the warehouse.
On the limo or away?
All around the limo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was on the limo when it went off.
Yes.
So, and he jumps down and he starts shooting, and a bunch of them run for cover, and it clears out a little. So it's definitely, but there's bullets flying around in there. So,
Is it nighttime?
yes,
Okay.
Is it still raining?
it is,
Okay.
and it's raining harder actually.
Are the Ragers now getting involved as well with this?
Well, you hear her
thing?
say, "Oh, here we go." They move off to the sides. A lot of them have just small arms,
Okay.
so they move off to the sides and behind crates and stuff like that, and take up position for when it spills out inevitably.
We're just like standing there.
I will actually start kind of heading towards the. I guess. Let's see here.
You're gonna make a stealth roll.
I will eventually, but I will ask if Zipfile can also, or if Emu can also assist in this on trying to essentially overload the warehouse lights and get them to pop, making it dark in
They
there.
are on. Go ahead and give me a cracking.
I have a Marisk Spider, and it says data processing using firewall, biometric reader, encryption, signal scrubber, and toolbox programs.
So you want the spider to go in and do it?
Nope. I'll just let Zip do it.
Well, that's all right. I mean,
I didn't notice that before.
read your character sheets.
All right, so how many
It's so
dice do I roll
small.
for breaking the lights?
12, I believe.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, you just like hang out a 12.
You're doing your hacker man things.
Dice.
And
So much dice.
at the same time, regardless, I'm going to try to do a stealth check to kind of
Okay,
get up
give me a
to the
stealth
door.
roll while she's rolling that.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, here's some ones. 1, 2, 3. 3 to 1.
3 to 1.
Yep.
You easily hack it.
Oh
top
dear
dice.
God,
There's a lot of ones.
Austin!
Yeah, you easily hack into the.
Oh,
And it's such a rudimentary system that you easily pop the lights. The lights pop and go dark. Wow.
Yeah, you see this?
Holy crap, man.
Yeah, you see
2,
this?
4, 5, 6, 7? How many is that? 2, 4,
That's 7.
7, yeah.
So
Wow.
half of my pool were ones.
That's a special kind of skill.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
That is-
So
you
you're
are-
trying to stealth and you're singing like the Pink Panther theme tune or whatever that is.
You start running, and when you start running, and as you start going, you're running into the warehouse. The lights pop and fizzle, and you see the sparks are coming down from above as the whole electrical system overloaded from Zipfile. And as you're running in, you run into the leader of the ancients, who is
The
running,
dude who was shot.
no, the dude who shot the other guy. So when he runs into you, and you both
Leader of the ancients.
slam into each other and fall to the floor
In the dark.
in the dark, and are kind of like, get off me, get off, what the? And he starts kicking you and punching you, and I'm gonna get a free attack on you because that was just an epically bad.
That was
Oh,
horrific.
And then he's like, "Oh, cock die." Rolls out it's another 1.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's a cock die. I was on like a 2 and rolled it 1.
All right. What is your defensive rating?
My defensive rating is 6, but I was actually reading on it that is based for like damage, whether or not you get edge.
Okay.
I still do roll my reaction plus intuition and negate your successes with my successes.
Okay. So he's got a combat pool of 13, and he's gonna punch you.
And I get a pool of 9.
Did you switch out those dice?
I did.
Good for you.
And then I get to roll.
Oh, much better.
Oh, that was 5, promise.
1, 2, 3. So 6. No glitches.
3 with 2 glitches, but I don't know if glitches go over. Like, I think that your glitches have to be over your successes.
Well, your glitches get rid of your successes, so you're down
do
to
they?
1. So you get rid of 1. So he hits you for 5.
And then I get 3 body as my soak.
Yep. So you get to roll 3.
2. But then the 1 negates 1, right?
So you take 2 hits to stun.
Oh, to stun. So 2 to stun.
2 to stun.
Okay.
As he basically punches you in the face. Get off me!
God, that was atrocious.
I believe don't glitches get rid of successes? They negate.
It's not on here.
No, it should say in the combat. Combat. Roll dice.
Soak some damage.
Once hits are tallied, call success. If it hits, defender rolls body attributed to each 5 and 6 cancels a point of damage from above. Oh, doesn't say anything about the ones. I thought ones, but I'm thinking back to first edition, so that might have been. Yeah, let me check. I could be wrong. That would be a big matter of contention, so we need to find that out. 1 dice, rolling ones. And,
Please hold while your party is punched.
okay, now roll the dice pool, counting 5s and 6s as hits, and keep track of the 1s and 2s if your opponent is devious to determine glitches. Compare the number of hits between the attacker and the defender to see if it hits or misses. Ties go to the attacker. For glitches, count up each 1 and 2 if the edge was spent to make those count. If the total, if the total is more than half of the dice pool, it's a glitch. And if you get a glitch and you don't have any hits, 5s or 6, you've gotten yourself a critical glitch. Way to go. You just made the Game Master's day. For more information about glitches can be found on page 44, but I'll look that up later.
So glitches don't negate, but they do
Unless
like
you
a
get
story.
half of your
They do like a
total dice pool.
storyboarding type thing. It's a
Right.
critical fail.
That's if you get no hits and all glitches.
So for the changes for the glitches and stuff, then it would be because if the 1s don't negate the successes, I
Right.
would ignore 3 of the damage,
Correct.
and then I would also
Yeah, it
get
seems
2
it seems that a
subs.
glitch only counts if you get half of your total dice pool. If the total
If it's more than half.
is more than half the dice pool, it's a glitch. And then it negates everything.
Oh, so not even my stealth roll technically failed because that was half of my dice pool.
Exactly.
It wasn't
It wasn't
over
a
half.
total half. Yeah, it It was a glitch, but not
It wasn't
a critical
awesome.
glitch.
It was not good, but
Because the only way to get total glitch, a critical glitch, is if you didn't get any hits.
if you got no hits, which I got some,
Which you did
on
get some.
the stealth
So
roll.
it wasn't a total glitch, but glitch enough.
It wasn't a success.
Okay, so
So I only take the one strain. In fact,
so you only take one strain as he punches you and
pencil.
tries to get you off him.
Thank you.
All right, what are you guys doing while all this is going? You
So
see,
can I even see in the dark?
how
How dark is it?
Some of
Should
you
be
have
vision.
thermal. It'll say thermal vision. I believe
Under
some
what?
of you can.
Yes.
I have low light vision.
Where is it under a
I
scale?
think you also has
Where's
low
your
light
vision?
right?
No, he's an elf. Doesn't he have
Is that in
lower?
qualities?
No. It
Thermographic
was,
vision.
Yes.
I have that.
So you can see in the
should
dark.
be
What's that under?
I have every vision, by the way.
Nope. I
You
don't.
got cyber eyes.
What are you?
Look with your special eyes.
With your special eyes.
I'm an Australian
I'm an Australian.
with
Nope.
special
Best answer.
augmentations on your augmentation table.
You do not have that. You've got.
Yeah,
you've
no,
got
I have
cyber
flare
eyes.
compensation, so I can see in
I think so.
over saturated light.
That's
I have
awesome.
image link, so I can see digital. Low light vision and thermographic vision, so I can see in low light and complete darkness.
So there you go.
Yeah, you don't have that.
That being said, the inside of the warehouse looks like a very sped up rave. So
Yeah.
just from all the gunfire.
Gunfire. You
With
see it.
no dark, no light. Yeah.
You see stuff.
The limo is
popping.
in the warehouse.
The limo is in the warehouse. It's right here.
We weren't that far from it.
No, you guys were right outside the door.
So, since we have thermovision, how many people are like directly next to the limo?
There are some of the ancients are using one side of the limo, and the spikes are using some of the crates over here as cover.
Okay.
I have my pistol out. I'm trying to figure out where my team. Are you guys still like right there?
Some of them are.
I'm,
Okay, this one.
I'm over by the door on the ground, flailing over someone.
Okay.
Yeah, you see him like getting punched.
Okay, well, he's in the most danger at this
Yes.
moment, so I'm going to make my way to him with my palm pistol.
Okay. All right.
I
You easily make your way over. There's gunshots going off, but not at you at the moment.
Okay.
I will make my way over there as well.
Okay.
Two questions.
Shoot.
Can I get an aerial view with one of my drones
Does it have graphic vision?
of the outside of the warehouse?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So is this exit or this exit covered by a bus?
No.
Okay. So if I could get basically this view from one of my drones, just send one of my basic camera drones straight up.
Yep.
So I can kind of have this map going on, and then I would also like to follow over to see if I can break into the limo.
Okay. So you guys go over to the limo. Where are you?
Well, I'm thinking I should start blowing up a couple of motorcycles now, so it causes more of a distraction. Because you guys all have your plan of attack, and I can just cause more chaos.
Okay. So what we'll do is let's do an initiative check.
Okay.
So I can, so we can have who does what when.
This is 1d6 plus 10.
Yep.
All right, 14.
Also, I'd like to say to Zip, can you possibly break into
Okay.
the actual warehouse systems and get
So from what
I'm
Sage
gonna-
was
I'm gonna
saying, you
describe
can
this gate
still succeed.
and see if you
But
can hack
glitch
into
at
that
the same
and get
time.
that gate open so that we can.
Oh.
So glitch does not mean
Nixie.
failure; it just means
Is
something
that where
happens.
your advantage?
Okay.
We'll say
No.
disadvantage.
The van's
Pretty
parked way
much.
over there,
Okay.
but I popped a drone way up here so I can actually see this whole
All of it.
area.
Yep.
And I noticed that this gate and that gate are not blocked by.
Thank you,
wall
Sage, for
buses.
helping us.
Okay. Right.
Sage is a bro. Rusted. Okay, hang on. I'll get your initiatives here in 1 second. And spikes.
Success with disadvantage.
Okay. Zip file, what'd you get?
14.
14. Rude.
I got 12.
12. Frostburn.
7.
You.
13.
Alright. And Emu.
13.
13 as well. Alright, the Ranger's got
That's awesome.
13.
I love that.
Big D6.
Flush's got 14.
I didn't roll that for you.
Ranger's got
It's a little hard to actually roll.
Ooh, that would be rough if I did that. Fire like go over and do enough with a glitch that shoot a gun with a suppressor and just press go.
Okay.
it's like a half silence.
So
I'm like, ugh.
Ah.
Pistol whip.
alright, so up first are the ancients.
Oh wow.
Basically the leader gets up off you and runs off to join his compatriots behind the front of the limo. And they shoot in the direction of the spikes. So let's just get okay. Stuff happens. Next up is Zip File.
All right, I'm going to try to get this gate opened. Correct?
Far gate.
Yeah.
The far gate.
Yeah, if you could
Okay.
hack that
So that's
open.
12.
So yep, 12 hack into the node and
One, 2, 3, 4. 4 to 2.
4 to 2. Yeah, you easily beat it. So yeah, you find the sub route that goes through and basically find the gate commands and you open that gate.
All right. Do I get 2 actions though?
Yep.
A major and a minor action.
Usually a movement kind of thing or
You technically get 2 minor actions because you have 1 initiative dice.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I want to do that though. The gate opens.
you're sure that it opens. It doesn't. You guys can't audibly hear it from
No.
over here.
No. And now who is in? You guys are still in danger, right?
Yeah, I'm still trying to make my way over to him to help.
So
get
you
him out of
guys
danger.
are pretty much right here, not too far from the limo,
Mhm.
but kind of exposed right here in the open. That's where that guy left you.
And is there anybody on the limo yet? Still?
No, there's nobody on the limo.
Anybody? That guy was not on there anymore.
No,
Okay.
because he ran into him and punched him. So
Oh, okay. So can I just make my way actually toward the limo if there's nobody on the limo?
sure.
Okay.
So you start running. Your short little legs.
I was gonna say, I'm a little person.
You make it most of the way there. You make it to about where these guys are.
Okay.
All right, and that'll take us to the Rusted. They're doing something you can't see. Okay,
Secret stuff.
secret stuff. You.
I will use one of my minors to stand up. If I
Okay.
have to.
All right, you stand up.
And then I'm going to actually go to kind of to where, like, to the back of the limo,
Okay.
where I have some cover from both the ancients and from
Yep. You're sort
spikes.
of on the opposite corner from where those guys are.
Okay. And like if I go over and peek
Are you
around,
stealthing?
yeah, let's try that. I say try now because
Let's try, because
I was like, yeah, I got a huge dice pool. There's no way that I can
just
mess
to
that
see
up.
if I mean you've got. It's pretty hard to. I want to say it's pretty hard to mess it up, but I saw those ones. That was impressive.
That was atrocious.
This looks good.
Oh, there's less ones this
Looks
time.
much better this time.
Yeah, for sure.
So nothing that would cause a glitch and 4 success.
Okay. You move on in, and you're pretty sure nobody saw you.
Okay.
He takes off from you, and you see where he goes.
looking over to the ancient side because they were using the limo as cover.
Yep.
Are they like right up next to the back door of it?
No,
or-
they're more towards the front by the hood, the engine.
Okay.
In the front half of because the spikes are behind this line here, which is so they're on the opposite side facing that.
Ready weapon, is that like save your action for
Yeah, basically you have it up and you're
like
ready.
you're ready in action?
Yeah.
So I will just kind of ready weapon for like if anybody who comes besides our team, anybody who comes near like the back door and whatnot, and I will actually calm to pretty much everyone and whatnot just to make it easier. But say I am near the back of the limo. If we can get the door open and have an exfil out of here, then we can get out of this entire mess.
You
Okay.
guys all get that message.
Okay.
And that's my turn. I'm just kind of saving my action for if anybody besides us
Copy that.
comes to the back of the limo. That's what the word is. Keep trying to say van. Van is ours.
So
I've
that
been saying van for every vehicle so
Okay.
far.
Emu, it's your turn.
Yes, I would like to use my interaction to move to the front door of the limo, but
Ready weapon is just drawing a weapon. So basically you have
Just
it.
drawing a weapon. Okay, so yeah, I will just essentially draw.
so there's ancient ones on one side of the limo.
They're on the
You-
front like corner, and
Okay.
then the spikes are behind a bunch of crates.
And
the
use on
opposite.
like the back corner in the middle of everything.
Right, he's like towards the trunk backside area.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up to the front side of the door. That's the opposite side from where the ancients are, kind of
Mhm.
skirting around the corner, and see if I can get into the vehicle.
Okay. So you try the door, it's locked.
Mm-hmm. I'm a vehicle specialist, so can I do something to do that to get into the vehicle?
Give me.
What do you want?
Let me see your sheet real quick.
Mhm.
I've got lots of sheets.
All right, give me an electronics check. Dice pool is 6.
Just electronics? No engineering?
I think electronics is still including your ingenuity.
No engineering.
Basically, you pull out what you have is like it's like a lockpick set, but it's an electronic lockpick set.
I'm guessing I'm using my spider.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. That's right. You got that. So basically, you hold it up, and it sticks out.
Yeah.
Sticks it into the.
Okay. So I got 2 to 2.
Okay. But not half your pool. So.
No. Not half my pool.
So it can do it. It's going to take 2 rounds
2 rounds.
to hack through the door as it starts. Like you hear it like.
Okay. And that includes this round, so the next round is still working on the door, and then
Yep.
the round after that I'll be access.
You should have access.
And is that my major action to use my spider to?
Yeah, because basically you pull them out, you lift them up. and you-
Cool. So at
command
this
it to
point, I am going to drop prone and get kind of under the vehicle.
Okay. So basically, you let the spider go, and it basically holds on to the side of the car. And
For flair, can I say that I run over and then like stop and like roll, and as I'm rolling under, I just slap the spider up on the door, and then I'm under the vehicle.
I like it. I dig it. So you.
I like the more you run up to it, you're like, go spider, and
The
then you
cigarette
like
you
lay
left
down
outside?
slowly and roll
with
under.
the smoke under your hand.
Yeah, and then like as I'm settling under the vehicle,
You just see this cherry. You just see this cherry red
Sorry.
glow underneath the
Yeah.
Darkness under there, but it's
a
like,
little puff of smoke in complete darkness.
Okay, Rangers go. Rangers are moving in, and they start doing that. You guys can't see them.
I mean, do those of us with thermal vision see them? Because
Yeah, you see the Rangers basically move in, and they start going to the crates and start unloading the
Oh, they're
crates off
starting
the
to loot.
shelf.
This is what they're waiting for.
Yeah.
We're supposed to help them. Not really.
Okay, and then
we're looting the limo.
the spikes actually move in, and they're heading straight for the limo.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna bite some ankles.
See if they notice you.
Burn some ankles with your cigarette.
They do not. They don't notice you. Oh, do they notice you? What was your stealth roll? How many did you have? Do you remember?
4 success.
I don't notice you either. I'm rolling like absolute garbage. Good night, SideQuest. Thanks for coming. If you're already gone, oh well. Okay. Let's see. And so they move up and they hit the other side of the vehicle.
Okay.
And you can see they've got crowbars and they start jamming them into the well, you can see feet and you hear
Yeah. Okay.
you see them. Hurry up, open it. You gotta get in there.
Okay.
Okay. And Rude, your turn.
Okay.
So that's what you see. You need a recap?
No.
A lot
I'm
going
good.
on,
There's a lot going on. My
There is a
goodness.
lot going on.
Yeah. I'm gonna move up, not all the way to the vehicle, but if I can take cover, like close to the vehicle.
Okay. It's possible. There's lots of crates.
Okay. I'll hide behind one of those crates and draw my Ares Predator.
Yeah, there it is. That's my favorite gun right there. It's modeled off the RoboCop gun, and
That's awesome.
I just always liked it since I started playing first edition. It was like, and each edition, it's like the Ares Predator 2, the Ares Predator. Now they're up to Ares Predator version 6. So
It just sounds.
It gets an
cool.
update every few in-game years.
yeah, it's a great gun. Now shut up! I know you like the Ruger Warhawk.
That's what I have.
You do have.
I have that.
Okay, so what are you gonna do? You gonna shoot at one?
The old 6-gun.
I don't think I can. That's a major, right, to draw my weapon.
Is it?
I believe so.
It's a major to draw your weapon, yes.
Yeah, I think that's.
Okay. Yeah, that seems dumb, but oh well.
Oh.
So you move up, you pull your gun, and you're ready for action next time.
Mm-hmm.
And Frostburn, last but not least in the turn order of all this chaos.
Fireball the limo. No.
Let's not say we did.
I would appreciate that.
Yeah, okay.
Since I'm underneath it.
You can go for a quick draw next time
Yeah.
for pistols and smaller.
So which side?
Okay,
Of
there's
the-
a lot of people around that limo.
So which side of the vehicle are people trying to break into it with crowbars?
Okay, they're on the passenger side.
Okay.
His spider or her spider is on the driver's side rear door, and they're on the passenger side rear door. The ancients are on the driver's side front, and you're kind of on the driver's side front trunk area. You're kind of angling yourself.
Where is the ancient's attention focused?
They're focused on the spikes, which is on the passenger side crates. There's crates off to the
Okay,
side.
so they're currently not attempting to get into the vehicle.
No, they are fighting.
How close am I to the car?
You're about 60 feet away.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move.
Wait, no, you were right there with him. So you're about 30 feet away from him.
Okay, I move closer to the vehicle, to the back, and I'm going to make my way to the passenger side of the vehicle.
Where
So-
the spikes are, or where the not the spikes, but the
Rager?
rusted
Oh, the
stilettos are on that side.
okay. Yes, I want to get to that side, and I want to get to near and close range. So near is 40 to 50 meters. So if
Oh,
I
yeah,
get to
you're
near range, I
4
can
to 50.
shoot, right?
Yeah. So you're getting towards the trunk end of the vehicle.
I mean, yeah, I'm coming up from the back,
Okay.
and I'm going to the passenger side. I'm going slow,
Okay.
but I decide to fire off a couple of warning shots at their feet.
Okay. Give me a stealth roll. Oh, you don't care. You're shooting.
No,
So
I'm shooting.
there's no stealth there. Unless you got a silencer.
I do.
Screwing it on.
Until you shoot it up.
John Wicking the whole.
Oh, done with it.
So I get
There's a certain face.
two success.
2 successes.
Yes,
All right.
a couple glitches.
Now
but
you're
not more.
Okay.
Not more than the half.
So you're just shooting around them.
At
not
the
them.
feet, just to see if I can get them away from the vehicle.
Okay. They jump back.
Okay.
And they are indeed looking at you.
Okay. That's what I wanted.
Check something about them. You see one of them is just this troll. He's a twisted troll, and he's got a large crab claw I had described before is
guy.
on his hand. He doesn't have a hand. He's got a crab claw, and he's just got this these cloaks on, and you see that they're rusty red stains around like his shoulders and his elbows, and just with bone spurs sticking out and just red rusted ooze staining around on his clothes, basically. And he looks at you, and he looks messed up.
Go off of skill wise.
So, and he looks at you and points at you and says, "Get her!"
Piloting.
I'd like to. Is there anything around me, like any crates, barrels?
That attribute.
Okay.
ATT.
I'd like to use my minor and take cover.
Okay. Well, you're back by the trunk, so you could actually
Oh, okay.
take
I'm
cover.
just gonna take cover with the beagle then.
Yeah.
Reaction.
Of
So
course
you
I
duck
was.
down by the
Okay.
side of the vehicle.
Yes.
The trunk side that you're on.
It's
Okay.
like a reaction.
All right. Now we're back to the top. Oh, I've been exposed.
Hail.
Back
Hail.
to the ancients. Let's see if they notice what's going on back here.
Nice.
They don't notice what's going on back here, but they are going to shoot. Wow, that is awful. Let's see. Hit. No. Okay, so they hit the boxes. Okay. So that was the ancient zip file.
How close? I was same distance first, so I can get to the limo.
Yep.
Do I have anything? I mean, I know your little guy is trying to break into the limo, but can I break into the limo?
You could try.
All right. Is that the 12 dice again?
Yeah.
All right. I need your dice again.
Trying to remotely break in.
Yeah, basically your robot's working away.
I'm trying to get in.
She comes in and does the hackety hack.
Hackety hack.
1,
Don't talk back.
2, 3, 4. 4 to 0.
It's a bit harder. It's got a good security system.
Well, it's a government limo, so.
But I rolled 1-6, and that's it. Gosh darn my rolls tonight.
I think you need some new dice there.
I really do. These dice are defective. I demand new dice.
New dice.
All right. So what'd you get?
4 to 0.
4 to 0. Okay.
Yeah.
So yep, you hack in. The you hear the door lock pop, and the door can open.
So I open the door
And
with my gun out.
she like, who are you?
Come with me if you want to live.
Did you open up the back door or the front door?
The where she was at, the window.
The same side he was hacking on the driver's side door. So
Wait, so she was in the front of the limo?
no, the
No.
driver's side rear
So you
door.
opened the back door.
The
Yeah,
one that your spider was trying to
So that would be the.
passenger side.
I think he was hacking the driver door.
And that's the very front.
That's the very front. That's where the ancients are. This was towards the back of the vehicle.
Yeah. That's fine.
So the same door your spider was on. That's the
I assumed it was the back door where she was sitting.
Well, there's two doors. It's a limo.
Oh. Well, the door that was closest to us.
Well, so okay. Now I'm sorry.
We
That's
need
all right.
little model cars now.
Here, I'm gonna draw a diagram of what I was thinking you were saying. So like limo,
Yep.
front, back,
Yep.
person sitting in the limo.
Yep.
And ancients were
Yep.
like right here.
Yep.
So I wanted to come in, roll under here, and start hacking the passenger side front door.
Oh.
So I'm now underneath.
Okay,
the
so
vehicle,
you're up
my
there doing
spider's
that.
over here.
Never mind.
So I can still get into the front.
So she's on the back passenger side, driver's side,
Right. And you
She-
popped this door?
Yep, that door's now popped.
So you can get in the back of the limo with
Correct.
Red. And I'm still working on the front door so that I can get into the driving part of the limo because I know limos don't have access necessarily from passenger to the front.
Okay.
Well, but we also don't want this limo because all the wheels are blown out, right?
Yes, all the wheels are blown out.
We just wanted to get in.
She's like,
Right, but
You're
it
not-
also has metal and
We're
we
not
can
with
drive
them,
it
come with
at
us.
least to the gate.
Are you in danger?
Or
Yeah.
Right now we could. You ever driven a car without tires before?
Yeah, they don't
It
go
doesn't,
very well.
doesn't go anywhere.
It's fine. I
Okay.
got an idea.
so you hop out.
I don't know if I
Or
can
she
do it,
hops
but I'm
out
gonna
with
try
you.
and do this.
Okay.
Because she had held action.
Oh gosh! What? No!
What? Are there other people in the car?
No.
Oh,
There's a lot of people outside of the car, though.
So should we jump in the car?
Yeah.
So, well, wait. If
Can
I
I-
jump in the car with her, is there any access from the back seat where we are to like the driver's?
Yeah, you see a window.
Can I drive it with my little
Well,
data?
Maybe.
Well, I mean,
you know the tires are all
Do you
flat.
have
cares?
any sort of driving skills?
No.
Or
Well,
you
I
can
mean-
sneak away.
Technically, we don't want to be in the limo right now
Okay,
because
how about I
it
take
can't
her
really
and
drive.
I try to.
Oh no,
sneak
At
no!
all.
But I have a plan.
We also
Okay, let's
don't
do
want to
that.
be
Okay.
out because they all want
Okay,
her.
well,
However, they
give
are
me a
distracted,
stealth.
currently shooting
that?
at one another.
Right.
I don't have stealth.
Everybody's got stealth. It's
No,
the
I've got a
base
gate
agility.
open now, and I can control my vehicles.
3.
Yeah,
So 3 what?
Three
you
days.
should bring.
Okay.
That's what I was actually
See,
trying
I'm
to
really
say
bad at
earlier.
this,
You should
though. With
bring
her,
the van.
Oh yeah,
Around.
No, that's what I was
I
gonna
got
do.
one
I
to
mean,
one.
I forgot that the limo didn't have any tires. Otherwise,
Okay. She sneaks with you, and you guys head for the door.
The one that we opened, like
Okay.
this door.
Well, you head for the
The warehouse. door
warehouse
first.
door. You see these two, the red-haired lady, and she's dressed in nice, sharp business outfit, and she's sneaking with her with zip file.
Do we all have comlinks on?
Yes.
Yes.
I tell everybody, I have the package.
I see you running.
You look out from under the car. You see him running away. You're like,
Spider, spider.
Spider drops. You just stick your hand out.
Yeah.
Spider
Come back
drops in your
here.
hand, and
Coat pocket.
So yeah, I actually, as they start going, I will follow them out. Essentially, well, depends on how the initiative goes.
okay. So the zip file now. The rusted. Will they notice? They're looking at
Oh
you.
wait, I can't blow up. Oh, I wanted to cause more distraction by blowing up motorcycles, but never mind.
Well, you're a little busy. Right
I
now.
am.
Super
Do you even
busy.
have grenades?
No, but I can like hack into the motorcycles and make them explode.
They see you
Can
running.
I?
I don't know if that.
Well, you can overload the battery.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, I don't.
And blow
You know
up that
the
way.
explosive subroutine they put in all motorcycles.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. It's the
The
kill switch.
self-destruct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna
they
set 'em off.
the rusted stilettos see you
Of course they do.
and her and they go, they're taking her. We need to get her. What's his name?
See my plan?
His name is Mr. Krabs. I don't care what his name is.
It's fine.
Kalanier will
You're
be
gonna do what you're gonna do.
Kalanier will be very disappointed. Get her back. Go.
Kalanier.
And everyone
I
starts
wish I
running.
wasn't going last.
Bringing it back to our D&D campaign, it must be just a real shame to just watch your entire plan go up in smoke.
You notice
This time
that they don't
figuratively.
shoot at her.
Hey,
They
hey,
start
I
running.
had a good plan, and it worked accidentally in a way that no one saw coming.
It didn't, though.
Good night, Pookie. All right.
It super did.
I mean, the plan was to set things on fire, and you're correct, that did get set on fire.
That was my
But
plan.
it was not.
So, it's your turn.
I am you. All right.
So you see the rusted stilettos run past the
It's the
vehicle
combination
heading
of both of our
after
good plans
these
and one
two
really
that are
bad
running
plan.
out of the warehouse.
Okay. How many of them are there?
There's about 6 of them,
6.
including the big clawed hand guy.
Including Big Crab Guy? All right. I am going to... I will actually, with my stealth pistol, try to shoot Big Crab Guy,
Okay.
and then hopefully afterwards try to use a maneuver to stealth my way over to the side so they have no idea where it came from.
All right.
That's the theory.
This is
Theory.
what I would like to
His
do.
Now let's see how it plays out in
His
practice.
defense rating is 8.
It's a-
Dear.
But that's
God.
based off. That's just depends on the I guess, damage rating of my range. What is their range, by the way? How far in meters?
They're
are they?
short range.
Just to mess everything.
So
Close, whatever's...
So they're in close because
Yeah, because they just passed by you.
close, near, medium, far. So they're
I
close.
am chaotic
Okay.
control.
So, it goes my
I
firearms
believe in
pool,
anarchy.
Yeah,
and then
she's
we
an
go over and
anarchist.
depend on
Yeah,
successes
that
and
makes
stuff.
sense. That makes
And then,
sense.
God dang it,
And I'm
Bobby.
Australian.
and then it'll be
I got you,
based
fam.
off of your reaction and intuition,
Yep.
and those are how many that you negate from me
Okay.
on your successes.
I got 1.
I got 2.
So I
I
get 1.
so I do succeed in that, and
Oh, now I roll my body,
yeah,
which is 7.
nice.
Stab, grab, and roll your body.
This guy's strong.
He's a troll. He's beefy.
He's Mr.
Boy.
Krabs.
And yeah, I rolled 1.
Nice.
So,
So he negates damage, but I mean, I'm assuming
Yeah.
that he does feel the shots.
so
coming.
you shoot, and then you move. Roll stealth.
doing some crazy stealth hijinks. And unlike the other editions where people have played stealth characters, I don't roll stealth and get extra damage. I shoot and then roll stealth.
Notice he didn't play the stealthy guy this time.
Hey, hey.
It's because I stole it.
We had an agreement beforehand. We were just gonna swap roles, but you know, someone else really wanted
But, you
to
know,
play the
we're
muscle.
We're
and-
typecasting. And then
I
I think
like
that you do
Australian.
a perception
Yep.
to try to find me. But I have 7 success and not enough to cause a glitch.
Oh yeah, he does not.
Boom!
Turns and looks.
Into the darkness.
He got 3. So
Now, with that, would it cause... Since, like, he gets shot and stops and turns, I'm
Yeah.
assuming he's kind of the small ringleader on this little...
Yeah.
So would all the rest of them stop and kind of look around?
well, there's some of them are still running. Some of them stop. He learned. Who shot me?
Good.
All right, and then we'll go on to Emu.
So I
Okay.
distracted a few of them for you.
So
I did what I
they're
could.
running up the front.
Yep.
The gate is open.
Yep.
Your car can now drive in van as well.
Cool. Yeah. So would piloting my vehicles be a major or minor action?
It would be a major action.
Would piloting my drones also be a major action?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Then
would, I would imagine.
I'm gonna go with vehicles then. So I'm going to, and I saw.
You see
Zip.
them running out. They are now out of the front of the warehouse.
So I'm guessing they went out kind of towards back where we came.
Yep.
Kind of this way. So I will bring the van in around.
He doesn't even have to go around. It can go through here.
Oh, yeah. So I'll just cut the van through here, and the limo was kind of like right here.
Yep.
And I'm gonna bring my Commodore to the back so I could just.
Okay.
Well, but the Commodore's on the other side of an armored bus.
No, I parked the Commodore around the corner.
Yeah. This
So
is
the van has to loop all the way back around and come through. The Commodore is just like whoop.
Yeah. He
And
came
I
from a
have
different
incredible speed with the vehicles.
street.
I'm going to go with as much speed as I can,
Okay.
which is I have. If
So
I go
give me some piloting rolls.
okay, if I go 52 miles an hour, I can get 70 meters per combat round.
Okay.
So that's what, like 240 feet. Yeah. And my piloting skill is bananas. And I am jumped in, so that would be 3, 11. There was a thing about that too. I think I get an extra edge point.
If you're jumped in.
Yeah. I don't remember where I saw it though.
All right. Interest of time, we'll go with it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so
You're gonna need it.
yeah. I'm gonna wait until I roll though. I can do that, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
After you roll, you can re-roll a single dice if you want to by spending an edge point.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No ones.
Yeah, he doesn't need to do that.
Nice.
Holy crap.
You easily drive. So basically, as you guys are running out, the van just suddenly is there, pulls up.
So Ginger and I
Door
jump in.
slides open.
Door pops.
Yep.
There's some smooth jazz playing.
It better not be.
The black lights on the inside light up.
Little disco ball comes out.
So you guys get in. The van pulls up. You get in. That's when all hell breaks loose.
Can I use my minor
What,
action
has
to
it, like, been
move
breaking
into
loose
my
now?
Commodore?
What's that?
Can I use my minor action to move into my Commodore?
You
For
can
my
start
two minor
running.
actions?
You're not gonna make it.
I have 2 minor actions.
Oh, well then yeah, you will make it. So
I'm just gonna.
you dive for it.
The window rolls down as I'm approaching, and I just
Like
jump
Dukes
in
of
and like
Hazzard in.
roll into the nice plush bucket seat with my little fuzzy dice hanging around.
I don't care what the coordination says on paper. No human has ever been able to jump into a car and smoothly land into the driver's seat. It goes, and then they spend 5 minutes trying to.
No. See, my cars are like spiritually attached to me,
So they move out of the way.
They actually like the seat moves sideways, so as I'm rolling in, it like cups me and rolls me around in the driver's seat. And then we do a crisp knuckle pound. A little like robot hand comes out of the just to give me some nuts.
So as soon as she gets in the van
Yeah.
and you're getting in behind her, you
Yeah.
hear this explosion and huge ripping of metal.
I'm guessing the dragon's coming. Back.
And as you hear this, just sort of this metallic roar, as you turn and look, you see the front of the battle bus that was parked in the doorway and facing. You see just this huge metal monstrosity comes out of the front engine area of the bus, and you see it's unfolding off itself, and basically you see this coming out of the front of the bus
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Okay.
as a drone, the likes of which you've never seen before. Guns all over the place, and as it comes out, it looks at the clawed hand guy. You have failed me, and you hear this echoing from this bullhorn in the front of the drone.
He's yelling at the claw guy.
Yeah, and you see this flamethrower underneath aim and light all those rusted stilettos on fire in front of it, incinerating them all.
You guys are like running
Instantly.
for the van now, right?
And
It's like
it
everybody's
just-
running.
As soon
I
as I
had
can.
to duck into the
Yeah.
warehouse again to stealth, but
Oh, I'll pick you up.
And you see them just and the flesh is melting
It's a
off their
two-seater.
body, and then it looks at the van. I'll take her, and that's where we're gonna end it.
ba ba
The
ba.
bus is coming for the van.
It wasn't the bus; it was hidden in the engine compartment of the bus.
Oh my gosh.
And the whole front of the bus is just splayed open, and it looks like it was like folded underneath and in front, and it's just kind of ripped its way out of the bus in an angry rage.
The bus baby's coming for the van.
Great.
It's like Alien for vehicles.
Alien, bus alien. So
Mechanical chest burster.
that is the beginning of
Mechanical bus burster.
of the Shadowrun adventure. What do you guys think so far?
I love it.
It's pretty. It's interesting. It
Yeah,
is different
I have-
from
I have
any of
fun.
the other.
My brain hurts with all the
Role-playing
dice,
type.
but the
Yes.
like atmosphere in the game, it just
It's a great atmosphere. The rules system is a bit crunchy. We'll say
It's a little chonky.
it's chipped a tooth.
It's definitely a mouthful. I love the Shadowrun world, but yeah, it's a complex system.
The
Yeah.
combat
So-
magic, I was a little bit confused at first, and then I finally figured out what was going on. So
Just in
And I-
time.
That like astral thing was sick.
the Astral thing was awesome. I really enjoy her combination of stuff. She has some pretty neat things going on.
Guess where the dragon's watching from?
I don't.
Was it the bus?
It wasn't the bus.
Was it the bus burster?
It was the drone inside the bus that it was attached to.
drone fight.
I was looking at the character sheet too, coming to this. I was
Like
like, dude, my
9
stealth is.
small ones.
I was like, my stealth is sweet. There's no way that I could possibly mess that up.
Oh!
And I rolled 7 ones.
Remember that one time that I thought that?
That was colossal.
Started singing my own theme song.
Yeah.
So, thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. We really appreciate everything you guys do when you show up and the conversation. Sage, you're a rock star. Glad you were entertained.
Thank you,
Yes.
Sage.
Thank you.
You helped out with rules, and you're my bro. You all need a technomancer.
We do, yeah.
Yeah.
They do indeed, especially now.
Just a big
Production, are we rating anybody?
Yes. The channel is named just DND, Delta Nevada Delta.
Oh, we're going to be rating. If you want to stick around a little bit and check these guys out, we're rating the channel called D&D. So I wonder what they have. Maybe it's D&D. Stick around to find out. Thank you. Show up here next week for the second half of this, and we'll see you later. Thanks. Bye. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.